Yo, Eagles Army salute. What's popping? Let me know when they can outwork me. We got some more to talk about. Let me know when they outwork me. I'll be waiting. We still fresh. Another day in the office. Let me know when old media can outwork me. I told y'all got me. I'm feeling good. What Beyonce said, I'm feeling myself. I'm feeling, bro. California Bear, okay. Let me know when they outwork me. What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more boxing. See, this is the problem. This is what I do year round, 24/7, like the HBO series. I ain't got no other job. I ain't got no kid. I do this when I want. These other motherfuckers, yeah, you can hate and hit the dislike button. Y'all better start taking shifts. I can go when I want. I don't have to wake up and work for somebody. Go punch in, talk to a manager, ask for permission, ask no wife, ask no kid. We do what we want. So let me know. You guys let me know when they outwork me. I'll be waiting. Now, another quick, you gotta always smell the wine. Can't be too good, guys. I chose to be the bad guy. Fuck it. Let me know when they outwork me. Old media, yeah. They can talk about me. They can say whatever. Let me know when they outwork me. Now, it's funny. A couple things before I get started. Old media seems to want their cake and eat it too. Shout out to Black Bruce Wayne Jr. He said, I'm at work right now and they can't. You already know that. You know new media running this. Smash the like button. Funny thing though. Check this out. Can't be too good, guys. I chose to be the bad guy. Fuck it. Motherfucker sniffing his box wine. Sniffing? How do you sniff wine? Block him. That look like a rat. Block him. Oh my God. How do you sniff wine? I don't get it. You need to find another job because you don't know shit about boxing. Then why'd you click on my page? I've been on less than 5 minutes and you one of the first people here. So why would you come? Once again, old media looks desperate. Look, his name was Mike G. I just been on for 5 minutes right now. So in less than 5 minutes time, I go live and I don't know shit about boxing. So within 5 minutes, you decide to check in with the guy you know needs to get a real job because he don't know shit about boxing. Bro, they hurt. They hurt right now. I told you. This shit looks super fake. Yes, indeed. So this is basically the Vampire Stream. Mike, I hope you're joking. He said, did you see Kovalev posted a video of himself getting knocked out on his own IG page? Bro, please tell me you're lying. Whoa, who does that? Chasmaine, they sick. Bro. Hold on. I'm going to his page right now. Smash the like button. I don't see no knockout video, so I don't know. His verified account, I don't see it, so he must have deleted it or something, or it was a false account. All right, here's the funny thing. The funny thing is this. I just looked at his stories, it's gone. He must have deleted it or something. Shout out to my dude Alex. He said, fuck a real job. I'm on that self-employed shit too. I make my own schedule. Hashtag own boss. Entrepreneur shit. But just we don't even worry about that, bro. Because why would I get a job? I get to travel, go see fights for free, wake up when I want, make my schedule. Do you notice I don't every single day put out the same amount of video? I work when I want. I wake up when I want. Something like me and my homies are gonna barbecue tomorrow. You get what I'm saying? I go live when I want. Why would I go to work for somebody else? See, that's what I'm saying. Old media is hurt. That's why if you look, everything I'm saying about my thoughts on Canelo is directed to me. I'll do a video, report on what Dimitri Bivol said, what Eric Morales said, what Julio Cesar Chavez said, and all the criticism is directed to me. So Dimitri Bivol just said this, but you talking about me, and you're not even talking boxing. You talk, get a real job. No. Why the fuck would I go work for somebody when I'm a motherfucking boss? Come on, man. But the funny thing is this, with the whole Canelo situation. You got a hell of a job and it's working good too. Bro, that's what I'm saying. They know they lying. They see the super chat. Bro, super chats I don't pay no bill with no super chat, bro. The pay scale's off anyway. You know, it's like a month behind. I don't pay chat. That shit, super chats we well off without no fucking super chat. Bro, I ain't never used no super. You can't, cause you can't. You don't know when a super chat's gonna come. You can't pay your bills based on something that's not definite. You feel what I'm saying? Bro, they hurting. They don't know what to do. You look like Drake. That's what's up. But listen, right now, jealous ones envy that drink looks dope. Yeah, it's cool. It's just some light shit. Actually, I got it from 7-Eleven because I was there. I didn't feel like driving all around. But here's the funny thing with this whole Canelo situation. They're not refuting what we saying. You notice that? I'm saying all these points and they're not refuting. They know, old media, this is what happens. You know, it's just like, you asphyxiating somebody. You're like strangling them. You're cutting off their circulation. They're going to fight. You know, they're going to start hitting you and stuff. That's what's happening in the old media. And I know you guys see it. They're getting weaker and weaker, smaller, trying to hit you and stuff, losing energy. Bro, old media they're not coming with nothing real. That's why when you see them, they talk about me. They're not talking about, hey, you're wrong. Canelo didn't have a rehydration clause. He didn't do this. You know, Abel didn't accuse him of stacking his glove. He didn't fail with clean beard. They're not saying that. They're saying, fuck you, get a real job. You're hated. You're hating, you know, or racist comments and shit. You're a monkey, you know, all this shit. So you know what time it is. I've been following you since 2015, and it feels like yesterday. You came a long way. It's crazy how far you came. Appreciate it. Hard work, dedication, hustle, and motivate. They think I know they tend to follow my lead. They think I know the way. Damn, that's crazy about Kovalev. Anyway, that fight looked fake as fuck to me. That's just what it is. Boxing Ego, what happened? You used to love Canelo, then you turned all Black Panther on us. Shut your hating ass up. Block him. Thank you for playing. What else you got? Good shit earlier. Bro, they angry. You see? You know what? I love it. I actually love it. I love it for the simple fact is they don't realize it in the comment section, but you're making me greater. You know? They don't realize it, but you're making the case in which you're trying to protect look a lot worse. People, you don't think people see that? Like I'm saying, hey, Canelo had a rehydration clause. He was accused of stacking clenbuterol. You know, we want to see him fight someone like Charlo, like Andre, like Beterbiev with no stipulation. Oh, shut the fuck up. Like that's it. Out of all the stuff we said, that's what you got to say. Look, right on schedule. Jaime Reyes, shut the fuck up. See? And you tell me, does anyone believe that? So, I think Canelo, the walls are closing in. Shut the fuck up. Like, that's it? That's all you got? It's looking bad out there for old media. It's looking real bad. That's what the lack of a sound argument is everything you're seeing. If you have to revert to racism, name calling, you know, no intelligent dialogue, then you know what it is. then you know what it is. It's point blank period. So shout out to my dude Blue Blood. It's looking real bad for old media, yo. It's looking real bad. Blue Blood did a video on it. Check him out. And I seen it, but he actually took the time and like screenshotted it. And it's just this is Dazn. I don't know what they doing, bro. I screenshotted his video, right? So Canelo, before he went out in the ring walk, they had a excuse me. Right? Before he even came out, because they were waiting and all that for the UFC. Look at what they played this trailer, and it says 4-division champion. Right? So you want me to believe this fight and there's nothing fishy. So before he walked out, right? Before he walked out to the ring, they showed you this Henry Armstrong on-screen graphic and background bio story, and it says Canelo 4-division light heavyweight champion. So you've already pre-made that, right? And then, but wait, there's more. This is before he came out. This is like he wasn't even in the ring, no national anthems, nothing. This is what Dazn and they put on the Jumbotron. Look, and if you listen, just so you know, if you have Dazn, you can log in and go watch the fight. This is played. They played this on the telecast. It's not like a Photoshop or something. Look what that shit says. It's a picture of Canelo. Before he walked out, it says Canelo becomes the only other boxer to hold world titles in 3 weight divisions at the same time. Look, Canelo becomes. Now, in a fight that looked FAF, fake as fuck, that is a bad look. To me, the fight looked fake as fuck. But you already had a 4-time champion trailer cut. Okay, not so big. But then your on-screen graphics, right, said Canelo becomes the only other boxer. Like, for me, you know, just to avoid, you shouldn't have predictive, this is not autocorrect. To me, you shouldn't have predictive verbiage like that, right? If this was a fair fight and Kovalev's in prime, why was Canelo the favorite? If this is the Crusher Kovalev, which you guys want me to believe, why are they putting graphics as if him moving up 2 divisions, there could only be one outcome? Why does the graphic, somebody explain it to me, why does the graphic say Canelo becomes the only other boxer to hold world titles in 3 weight divisions at the same time? Not if he wins, he will become. This shit just, look. This is what they played on Dazn. This is what they played in the venue. It says Canelo becomes the only other boxer. It doesn't say if he wins, he will become, right? That's, for me, doing video edits and stuff, I would never, for like a broadcast, I would never put something that is preceding the actual outcome like that. That's like, okay, that's like the Golden State Warriors playing the Cavs in the finals or some shit. And I'm like, tonight the Warriors win for the 4th year in a row. Why would you do that? As opposed to saying tonight, if the Warriors win, they will become four Pete or whatever. You get what I'm saying? Bro, they fucking up. This says this is Dazn's telecast. Golden Boy, whoever put this up, and this was on the telecast. It says Canelo becomes the only other boxer to hold world titles in 3 weight divisions at the same time. Now, why on earth would you say he becomes with an S? You know, as opposed to if he wins, he will become, you know, or he has a chance to become. That shit says he becomes. So, yeah, that S is crucial. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so if your doctor says you have HIV, what does that sound like? What does that sound like? If your doctor says you have HIV, then motherfucker, you got it. You got the germ. You got the monster. That's a far cry from saying, oh, if you fuck this crackhead, you will have HIV. Am I lying? I'm lying. That connotation is everything. You can't, a doctor would say you have HIV. You know, if you haven't got it yet. But if there's a potential to get, bro, you wouldn't say that. You wouldn't say you have HIV. You would say, hey, I don't know. I heard if you fuck this crackhead, she's a drug addict. You fuck her, then you might get it. You might have it, or you might get it. You're not gonna say no. Canelo becomes, like he already did the shit before he even walked, before the anthem. Not a good look. The other thing I noticed is Kovalev was really gracious and yeah, Canelo's great, rah rah rah. Why didn't he act like this when Ward beat his ass twice? He couldn't accept it. You know? He couldn't accept it. But him and Kovalev, Canelo and Kovalev, they was best buds. Dapping up before each round. I mean, the whole thing seemed suspicious. And like I said, I don't even understand at this point with all the multiple lawsuits and the N-word emails that haven't been like acknowledged from Golden Boy. I don't even understand at this point why more people would even like doubt, like, hey, maybe there's some, hey, I don't know what's going on. You get what I'm saying? But ultimately, we know what it is. We know what it is. And I got another video coming soon. Smash the like button. Bro, look. Boxing News 24. Kovalev blaming loss to Canelo on short recovery from his last fight. What did I tell you? Look. Look, bro. Kovalev blaming loss to Canelo on short recovery from his last fight. Bro, this is like clockwork. This is like clockwork. I just told you in my last stream. Listen, the Canelo radical. All right, Andres Rodriguez, leave him. Oh my gosh. Shooters, y'all got to give me a second. There's a little bit of a lag, bro. Don't unblock him. Just leave him. But the next one, just take a sec. Like, just wait a second. Because, I'll destroy one of these dudes. He says, here we go with the bias ego, shaking my head. Line up all your favorite boxers, and we all know damn well Canelo will light them up. So I'm biased, but you just said line up a bunch of people, and Canelo will light them up. No explanation. So you don't care what division they're in? Okay, so Wilder's one of my favorite. So Canelo's going to light up Wilder? Bro, ego a joke now. But why'd you come to... Hold on, shooters. Ricardo, we got time today. Ricardo, why did you come here then? I'm a joke now. So you came for what? I'm irrelevant. That's good. Oh, there's multiple. Okay, hold on. I got to make them quick. Ricardo, why are you here? You have 8 seconds. 7 seconds. I'm a joke. Why are you here? 6 seconds. I got to go quick because there's a lot. 5 seconds, Ricardo. I am a joke. Then why did you come? Why are you not on another channel right now, like an old media channel? 4 seconds. Please let me know, Ricardo. Look at the names, faces, and profile pics of the people doing the most hating. All right, shooter, block him. All right, that's one. So Ricardo Queef, or whatever his name is, he got to go. JYT, bro, I like your videos, but I don't care what you like. But unless there's hard evidence, it's all conspiracy and kind of reaching, and it makes you come off as a hater. What makes me come off because I'm speculating that it looks suspicious to me? Explain what makes me a hater. JYT, we got another hot seat. This how they want to do it. Okay. You have 10 seconds. Listen, if y'all come for me, just know right when I see it and I decide to pick on you, you got to be ready. 10 seconds. JYT, what have I said that made me come off as a hater that you don't agree with? Block this motherfucker. Rafe Yell. Bro, I don't care what you talking about. That's why. Just block him. You thirsty as fuck. Block Raphael. Block him. Nah, block him. Motherfucker, what mic you have? What mic? Bro, that's not my concern right now. It's helping you find a mic. You don't have my voice. You ain't got the golden voice. It don't matter what mic you get. Next. Where's this other dude? Bro, I'm coming for him. All of them. Where's this other dude? YT dude. What have I said that you disagree with? Let's start that up. He said, ego lighten these guys up. I'm ready, bro. I told you I got time for this. All right, you got 10 seconds. You wasting everybody's time. Where's the YT dude? Where he go? Why they get quiet when they get picked on? See, and then I'm the bad guy. JYT. What makes me a hater? What have I said? What do you disagree with? What am I hating on? I picked Canelo to win by stoppage. What have I hated on? Block him. Wasting my time. Bro, you know they wasting time. That was way over 10 seconds. Get rid of him so I can talk. No, he's not in the hot seat. He's at his opportunity and he squandered it. Who next? Bro, I got time. This is what I do full time. I get paid for this. I'm good. Bro, do you know how much money we made after this Canelo fight? I got time, you know? Yeah, I got time. Today I got time, cuz. All right. Anyway, back to real shit since they hiding in the shadows. Kovalev blaming the loss to Canelo on short recovery from his last fight, the Anthony Yarde fight, which is what I told you. Listen to me. They're going to keep coming, trying to create small fires and distractions. This is another old media tactic, people. Kovalev just said that. Dmitry Bivol just made a comment that this wasn't prime Kovalev. If it was Kovalev of 4 years ago, like if it was the mode he was in and where he was at in his career, it would have been a different fight. They come and direct it at me. Do you get what I'm saying? Kovalev just said that. How you mad at me for what Kovalev said? Because I agree with it? Block Raul. Look at the names, faces, and profile pics. You can write all caps. That doesn't move us. But you about to get capped. Raul Monzon. Look at the names, faces, and profile pics of the people doing the most hating. Once again, Kovalev just said, and I quote, let's get it. Kovalev says after the fight, he had too short of a time to recover, right? I was tired after round 6. This is Kovalev. I was tired after round 6 because I just had my last fight very close to this one, but it's okay. It's a new experience for me. Canelo's a really great champion. A little bit right now. I didn't recover from my last fight, but it's okay. Thanks for the fight, Canelo. I have big respect for him. He made history. First of all, fake as fuck. We have never seen Kovalev so accepting of a loss. That's for starters. He was even getting booed in the Ward, and Ward beat him twice just to make it, you get what I'm saying, just to make it official. Now all of a sudden he's best friends with, you know, what's the name, Canelo, and tapping gloves and all that, whatever. Now, Kovalev is telling you what I told you before the fight. See, they keep saying, oh, you're hating. I told you this shit before the fight happened. Who remembers me saying, this is why they're mad, because they know I'm right. In their heart, they know I'm right. Who remembers me saying before the fight, before the knockout, I didn't wait for the knockout to say something. I told you, Kovalev is 36, a year younger than Golovkin. He has mileage on him. He's been through wars. Who distinctly remembers me saying that? And that Sergey Kovalev was an advanced cherry pick. This is before the knockout. Kovalev could have knocked him out, like some of you guys were saying. Not me, but you. So this is before they even fought. Some people had faith in Kovalev. I told you I didn't. Who remembers me saying this is an advanced cherry pick? Shout out to my boy Aaron. Appreciate you. Air Show Sports. And he's not black, by the way. I just had to say that. You know, because the Black Channel. You just picked him because he's black. Like, so he's not black, just in case that matters. He said, you said it a long time ago, E. I remember you said it was an advanced cherry pick. Yeah. See? He said, you mentioned it. Shout out to, my name is D Nice. D Nice. He said, you mentioned it when the fight was announced. That's why they're mad. That's why you see the dislike. That's why, listen, if I genuinely, I'm a help the haters. I'm a help the troll. If I genuinely was at fault for something and truly believe that, then I would feel bad. But a dislike is not going to make me change. A dislike is not going to waver me or make me feel guilty or break me down or whatever, when what I'm doing in my heart is right and I know I'm right. That's how I am built. I'm an Aries. That's not going to be that easy. So if I'm truly at fault for something, I'll be like, all right, okay. But again, I told you guys this stuff. Ego Stradamus strikes again. I told you this fight. So again, people keep in mind, some people said Kovalev was too big and all this and could beat him. And I told you Canelo stoppage. And I said I could see it even being some bullshit, like looking fixed and all that, right? I told you. I said it was an advanced cherry pick. They got mad and said, how the fuck is it an advanced cherry pick, right? How's it an advanced cherry pick? Kovalev's 175 and blah, blah, blah. That's what they said. Now, after the performance of Sergey Kovalev, which looked totally different to any of his other high-profile fights, do you believe me now? I told you, damn, he barely has any time to recover from the yard fight, which he was almost stopped. That can't be good. And now you have motherfucking Sergey Kovalev saying what? What is the man saying? What I told you before the fight. Kovalev blaming loss to Canelo on short recovery from the last fight. Bro, this is like clockwork. I'm getting like on some Keanu Reeves' Neo, John Wick type of level. It's becoming so easy and seamless. I told you all of this stuff. Literally all of it. I told you, he just fought. He just fought. We knew that. We knew that. So okay, here's an example. When is the last time? No, I do. I think that plays a part in it. Listen. Block Frank West, y'all. Listen. I told you what it was. When is the last time someone do the fact check? When is the last time besides the Canelo fight, so any other fight, high profile Kovalev fight where he missed weight and had to weigh in naked? Does anyone off top, can they think of one? I know people like Broner, Gervonta, Mikey Garcia, Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. I can remember, right? I can remember them missing weights, multiple weights or a couple weights or whatever. When has Kovalev missed a weight? When, aside from the Canelo fight? We talking about Kovalev. When has Kovalev had to weigh in naked because he missed weight? Especially multiple times. 916, we in here. Shout out to Macramento. When has he missed weight? But you, Ego, said a long time ago when Canelo was trying to get to the mandatory, pay to step aside, down money to yard. I don't get what you're saying. You have to come correct. Exactly. None of us, out of all this true boxing fans, no one can recall when Kovalev had to weigh in naked. But he had 5 weeks to prepare for a fight with the rehydration clause, and then now all of a sudden he can't make weight. That's what I'm saying. These are the strategic type of plays that Canelo frequently does for jockeying for position. So the man had to weigh in 3 times and then get naked to finally make weight. And then you hit him with there's a rehydration clause. So it's no one, even if the knockout was real, right? it's no wonder you're able to knock him out more so. He's fought 170 something. I told you all this. He fought 170 something his whole career, and now he can't. He's made to wake up in the morning and not exceed a certain weight, as opposed to just make the weight one time, dehydrate your body, get there, get to that finish line, and then just go about his business until 7 p.m., when the fight's about to start, and then warm up or whatever. Bro, I'm telling you, Canelo is people here. Okay, here's another thing. Canelo's just abusing the A side. First of all, he didn't even have that many people at the weigh-in. He's just abusing it. You're not Mayweather. You haven't done what Mayweather done. But the funny thing is this: there's a lot of racist fans, and Canelo has a lot of racist fans as well. Now I'm not saying everyone, but he does have some fans. You've seen one earlier, right? And a lot of these same old media racist fans, right? When Floyd Mayweather was perceived to do all these things, they hated him for it, right? They say, oh, I hate Floyd. He waited till the perfect opportunity. All these strategies, he cherry picked when they got old. Now you guys are literally witnessing Canelo actually do it, and not even far exceeding anything Mayweather has ever done. There's never been a point that I can remember where Mayweather made his own weight class up for consecutive fights in a row. And now Canelo is actually doing this. And now all of a sudden, they don't care. But they coincidentally hated Floyd for this perception that they created, which wasn't even true, saying he did it. Gennaro Carrillo says, it's racist Chicanos. Most real Mexicans aren't like that. He said it, not me. But listen, that's funny. Isn't that funny how it works? So you lied on Floyd's name and act like he did this and he was the biggest diva, right? And he was doing that. Oh, he waited till people got old. That's why I hate him, right? He's a diva. All these strategies. Fuck that, right? But when Canelo is ODing with the strategies before the fight's ever even, in the ring part, the same people ain't saying nothing. I think that's funny. How do you cherry pick a championship belt? Bro, you playing dumb. Block this motherfucker, bro. Andres Rodriguez. Look at the names, faces, and the profile pics of the people doing the most hating. So, Adrian Broner fought Paulie Malignaggi. People didn't give him shtick for choosing the lightest puncher as opposed to going after, Pacquiao or one of the bigger punchers of the time, Keith Thurman or something. Come on, bro. When you're going after the perceived weakest link, that's what people are talking about. They love to play dumb. Shout out, who said that? L7. Yeah, bro. They love to play dumb. How do you cherry pick a champion? Bro, why did the same people get mad at Broner for fighting Paulie Malignaggi? Saying, oh, why wouldn't you go up and fight Pacquiao? Why wouldn't you fight Keith Thurman? Why didn't you fight Maidana your first fight? Saying this type of shit. Or I don't know exactly all the people. Why didn't you fight Floyd? Come on, bro. Hey, it was. Hey, shout out to my dude Alex. He said, "Hey, at least it was better than you're a hater, ego. They are improving." Laughing I guess, if that's a subtle improvement, I guess, bro. The bottom line, the walls are closing in for Canelo. I don't care. People like, oh, you're fucking dumb. Your credibility's shot. Listen, I'll be at the Wilder fight. I don't think I'm gonna go to Fresno. Listen, stay tuned to my channel, and every fight that I'm going to. Because you'll either see me there or whatever, and then you go to the fight and you tell me how my credibility is all this extra shit shook when you see fans and kids and people taking pictures with me. All right. So you go buy a ticket to that fight and you let me know how shot my credibility is. When I'm in the hallways chopping it up with fighters and they talking about I watch your shit. So you tell me how my credibility is shot. Okay. That's it. Buy a ticket. get you some access, and then tell me. So I'm not worried about. You think I worry about what these dudes are saying? Cause I know it's not true. Cause I be at the fight. And it's not the truth. So we're not even worried about that. See, they want to cyberbully you. They think they're gonna say some shit and, like, for example, you make a video, like, people mad, oh, you're making too many Canelo videos. Hey, oh, shout out to my dude. This is what they mad at. Shout out to Carl. Shout out to Carl, a new channel member. I'm not sure how to pronounce your last name, but shout out to Carl. Get him some claps. Get him some claps ASAP. Bro, they angry as a motherfucker, bro. Look at them. They panicking, y'all. Stop crying that Spence and Charlo fights bums. Stop hating. Bro, does any of that sound believable? So the video was about Canelo. It was about Canelo and what Dimitri Bivol said about Canelo. And they said, quit crying because Spence and Charlo are fighting bums. Bro, old media is looking real bad. Like, I would be ashamed. Like, some people don't have the same level of integrity. But, bro, I didn't even say one thing about Charlo or Errol Spence in that video. What does that have to do with it? You guys get what I'm saying? Look, Daniel Martinez. Look at the names, faces, and profile pics of the people doing the most hating. So I did a video about what Bivol just said. It's quoted, all right? You in love with Canelo or something? You keep making videos on him. Bro, it's looking bad for y'all. I'm going to keep making videos until I feel finished. So I don't know what that's supposed to be doing. And this is the funny thing. But wait, there's more. Oh my God, we got another channel member. Y'all not done with the claps. Shout out to Tony Tig. See, look what was happening to y'all. You see the takeover in front of your eyes. We get more and more Army Green. Let's run it back. Run it back for Tony Tig, bro. This is what makes him mad. Bro, old media steady bring up other fighters that had nothing to do with the topic. Floyd, Errol Spence, and they usually are black fighters. Ain't that a bit? You know, what does Charlo and Spence have to do with what Bivol said about Canelo? What does Charlo have to do with that? Was Spence in the hospital or whatever the fuck? What does that have to do with it? Bro, the desperation is real. It's looking kind of bad. But let's continue. Yeah, but what about Floyd? And see, they steady try to give a black fighter and a black man the credit for some negative shit. Canelo is being charged with these crimes, and they keep saying Floyd taught him this. But Floyd, he learned from Floyd. That's the weakest art. Okay, so if I kill a bitch, then I could say I learned from OJ. What the fuck is that gonna do me? Yeah, Judge, but I learned from Simpson. What the fuck? I'm not black. I'm OJ. Okay, bro. Do you think that's gonna be a defensive court? I killed a chick. Listen to me. If I kill a chick, yeah, motherfucker, I learned from OJ. OJ taught me. What the fuck kind of defense is that? Even if it were true, which is not true with Floyd. You know what I'm saying? Bro, these dudes, they losing it. Yeah, I learned how to kill from OJ. OJ told me. OJ taught me that. Bro, they losing it. They losing their minds over this. So now this is the game they want to play. Canelo Alvarez, about to be 30 or whatever age, a grown-ass man, a multi-millionaire, the new face of boxing, and we're blaming the Reynoso and Canelo and Golden Boy team decisions on a retired fighter who spanked Canelo, who they have no associate. They're not part of the money team, and they have nothing to do with him outside of the fact that they connected and fought and linked for that. Bro, it's looking bad for y'all. You know, you can't blame. How you gonna blame another grown ass man for your actions? You know. So if I have a wife and I cheat on her, but I learned from Kobe Bryant. Kobe was up in Colorado. Kobe Bryant, Black Mamba put the Black Mamba on the bed in Colorado. That's the weakest argument I've ever heard. So I'm accused of adultery, and me and my wife now have problems. And well, I can't believe it. How come? We have a house together. How could you do that? But Black Mamba was up in Colorado. He was playing the Denver Nuggets. I learned from Kobe. I learned from Black Mamba. I had this fine ass Black Mama because I'm Black Mama. I learned from Kobe. What the fuck are you talking about? So Canelo learned from Floyd. That's what we doing. Okay. You know, they always want to attribute the bullshit to some black guy. Yeah, all of Canelo's bad habits, all the cherry pick, all the shit he doing, I learned from Floyd, bro. I learned from Kobe. This is the weakest argument, bro. So you go through it. So if I'm speeding, I live in the Bay. Cursor, where you from? Cursor, where you live? What set you claiming, cuz? Nah, Cursor, where you live? What's your state? All right, Cleveland. So I'm speeding, doing 90 on the freeway. Cop pulls me over. Do you have any idea how fast you were going? Yes, I do, officer. I was going 95 miles per hour. Like, why were you going so fast in a 65? I learned from Cursor in Cleveland. I learned from Cursor. He be speeding all the time, your officer. Bro, y'all some fucking snitches. I swear to you, go check it out. Go to Cleveland this evening like Bone Thugs and Harmony. I learned from Cursor. Cursor be smashing in the whip. Bro, what? You motherfucker, man, who the fuck Cursor? Here's your ticket. Write your signature in cursive. Fuck what you talking about, this Cursor shit. Write your signature on this ticket in cursive. Get your stupid ass out here and slow down. You know what I'm saying? They ain't gonna, oh yeah, but I learned from Cursor. I try to tell y'all, young boy, I learned from Cursor. Bro, you sound stupid as fuck. Canelo do X, Y, and Z. So Canelo get a bitch pregnant. No, I learned from Floyd. Floyd got a daughter, don't he? Money Yaya. Canelo learned how to put it in from Floyd. Bro, shut the fuck up. And then when you say something, you know, because these motherfuckers in the comment section a lot of times that are defending this bullshit and saying this bullshit are racist. So when you say that Canelo stole moves from Floyd, they won't give Floyd no credit for that. They won't give Floyd credit for, like, okay, Canelo tightened up his defense. He studied Mayweather, which I do believe Canelo took plays out of Floyd's playbook, you know, in terms of skillfully. They won't give him credit for that. You notice that? Ain't that a bitch? You notice they won't give credit for his ring IQ improving from Floyd. But when there's some negative shit, oh yeah, he learned to cheat from Floyd. he learned about them catchweights from Floyd. What? Bro, he a grown-ass man. He don't have the same team and shit. But once again, this is what they do to black fighters. If it's negative, let's attribute that to that black guy. But if it's positive, like, damn, Canelo skillfully, his defense, his upper body movement is pretty slick. He learned that from Floyd. No, he didn't. He's from Mexico. He doesn't. Why would you give Floyd credit? You always try to give Floyd. You see that? Like, what? I do think he stole from Floyd with the skill set. I've seen him do exact sequences that I've seen from Floyd, right? Floyd was the, pinnacle, but they won't give him credit for no positive shit. But if it's some bullshit, like, damn, why is Canelo picking a guy when he's 35? He learned from Floyd. He learned that. I swear for God, he learned that. He learned to pick Kovalev at age 36 when he's on his way out. He learned from Floyd. Stop it. We see all the games. Man, shout out to my dude, Carl, new channel member. Keep dropping them gems on them ego. Canelo and Golden Boy are carving a bogus route to his so-called legacy. New media will keep exposing this trash. Hashtag we working. You right about that. Shout out to you. Always some bullshit he learned from Floyd. So he didn't learn nothing good from Floyd. He just learned the nigga shit from Floyd. Okay. You know, Canelo get arrested for domestic violence. He learned from Floyd. Like, it's okay. So when it's some bullshit, he learned from Floyd. Okay. Canelo got booed like a motherfucker in his last fight with Kovalev. They was booing him. Boo, boo, we didn't pay for this, boo. He learned to get booed from Floyd. He learned to run and be boring from Floyd. Oh, okay. Yeah, he learned to get boring from Floyd. He learned to get booed from Floyd. But what about his defense? No, he didn't get that part from Floyd. But the boring shit and the running shit and the cherry picking and all that, yeah, he got that from Floyd. Yeah, it's crazy. Crazy how that works. You make it so obvious you're jealous of Floyd or Canelo. Yeah, okay. Shooters, y'all can handle that. What else y'all got? You speak the truth, ego. He learned from Floyd. Bruh, they have more people at the MGM food court than at the weigh-in. Bro, I don't care about, they not saying nothing. They not saying nothing in the comment section. You're jealous. Yeah, I'm jealous of a 5 foot redhead or whatever, 5'9", 5'8" redhead guy. Yeah, that's it. My whole life I wanted to be a 5'8" redhead. Like, okay. Bro, these men, like, until I got into boxing, I never knew how soft, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, beta male men were. Like, it's crazy. Like, if you say anything, they're not even rebutting what you say. It's just like, you're jealous, man. Of what? So, there's people, Tyler Perry probably got more money than Canelo. He just opened up a whole fucking studio lot in Atlanta. I ain't never heard these motherfuckers say, oh, ego, you jealous of Tyler Perry. What the fuck is motherfuckers jealous of Canelo for? Please let me know that. Like, you ain't never heard him say, oh, you jealous of Oprah. You jealous of Jay-Z. You jealous of Tyler Perry. Tyler Perry probably got more money than Canelo. What the fuck are you talking? What motherfucker? What are they jealous? What are they jealous? Especially since Canelo with Golden Boy, he ain't even his own boss. So, why don't you ever hear these same dudes say I'm jealous of Tyler Perry, who got more money? There's Warren Buffett, he got more money. Shout out to Buffett. I ain't never heard no one say, oh, you jealous of Warren. You wish you was from Omaha. You jealous of Warren Buffett. I see right through you. Like, what are you talking about? What am I jealous of? Like, just please let me know that. Like, he's the only, because he's a fighter? Why didn't you say I'm jealous of Wilder? He be knocking motherfuckers out. I'm jealous of Terrence Crawford. He's a fighter, and he's slick and does what he wants in there. Like, why Canelo? Bro, it's looking ugly for you guys. And to me, that says more about y'all when y'all think the first thing, like, you just disregard everything the person is saying, and the first thing you think it has to be is you're jealous of his lips and all this weird shit. Oh yeah, bro, Canelo lip be chapped and shit, bro. He was at the Jose thing with a cold sore. Fuck is you talking about? I'm jealous of his lip. I ain't never had no herpes on my lip. What are you talking about? You know? So I don't get it, but maybe you guys can enlighten me. So I don't understand what I'm jealous, because he has money. What? Because he's a fighter. Yeah, you jealous of Bill Gates? No, nobody's saying that. They saying I'm jealous of Canelo. Why don't y'all say I'm jealous of Ward? He was in Creed. You know, he's a clean-cut looking dude, in shape. Hosted the Contender. Never been defeated, unlike Canelo, who has a loss. Arguably several. Why don't y'all say I'm jealous of Ward? You see, come on, bro. You know what it is. I'm just the realest one to tell you that. Somebody said, ego, you jealous of Tevin Campbell. Nah, dream of you. Yeah, man, the walls are closing in on the boy Iowa's Born Ready. It's just what it is. Bro, he's running out of 35-plus-year-olds to even fight. And here, but wait, there's more. We just getting started. Smash the like button. Listen, check it. The only person over, like, in the older category like that I could see him really fighting is Golovkin. Now, this is going to be a terrible look for Dazn and Canelo. Listen, put these videos in your playlist so when Ego Stradamus strikes again, because this shit is far too predictable for me, then you guys will be like, damn, he got another one right. All right. Listen. Canelo spent the better portion of this year with Dazn pushing him to fight Golovkin for a trilogy fight. He refused. He said, nah, that chapter's done. I beat him twice. I don't like him. I don't want to fight him. There's nothing to gain. I want to fight legacy and challenges, blah, blah, blah. Right? If this man in 2020 for his next fight fights Golovkin, then that will confirm, and I hope he doesn't do this. I hope he does what's right for his career and legacy. If he fights Golovkin next, that will confirm our worst fears. Because Golovkin looked like shit in his last fight. Golovkin really lost to Derevyanchenko, just like Katie Taylor really lost to Delphine Persoons. Right? Right? So if now all of a sudden after boycotting Triple G, now Triple G just fought Steve Rolls, nobody wanted to fucking see. Then he looked bad versus Derevyanchenko and looked like he was damn near finna get stopped or get knocked down at the bare bones minimum before the referee jumped in. If he tries to fight Golovkin next, then that'll confirm our worst fears. This is why me, New Media, Eric Morales, Chavez, other Mexican legends, Juan Manuel Marquez, Nacho Beristain, this is why Canelo's up for criticism. You get what I'm saying? Because if you fight Triple G next with how he looked, when there's all these other guys in the talent pool, you have belts in 3 divisions. This will be the second time in a row where you had guys in 3 divisions and you chose the 36, 37-year-old looking bad in their previous fight or not looking great in their previous fight, and you choose them out of this whole 3 divisions you could be in, 160, 168, 175. They can hit the dislike button. You know why? Because I got time. Time is on my side. And what better year for this to see the truth than a year called 2020? Just like the vision. I have time. This is going to bring clarity. The pressure is on the Reynosos, Canelo, Golden Boy, and Dazn. The pressure is on. The walls are closing in. I repeat, this will be the second time in a row, if he chooses out of all of the guys at 160, 168, and 175, majority of them are undefeated champions, or at least former champions. Do you guys believe me? Or do I have to name them? Canelo is a 3. You guys are raving 4-division champ. He has belts in 3 active divisions now. Right? Most of the guys, except for Golovkin, are undefeated, younger, either current champions, some even multiple-time champions, or former champions who have great styles that would be good with Canelo. Great attributes, height, piston jab, speed, athleticism, rhythmic, those things. Demetrius Andrade. No, you know what? I'm going to show y'all because I'm going to destroy y'all. Like I say, watch this. Bro, watch. See, because sometimes it's easier to just illustrate it. Bro, we'll do, you already know Golovkin has losses. So Canelo already told us he beat Golovkin twice in his mind. You don't have to fight him anymore then. Now the plot thickens. Bro, watch this. Watch, you going to see. We going to learn a lot by who Canelo decides to fight. A whole lot. All right. Look. Demetrius Andrade, 160. He's a current WBO champion, 28-0, 17 knockouts. All right. Also at 160, Jermall Charlo. Jermall Charlo has a record of 29-0 with 21 knockouts, 73% knockout ratio. He is the WBC champion because Canelo became the franchise boy, right? So another 28 plus fight person, 25 or more fights, that's undefeated champion at 160. All right. 168. The boy Caleb Smith won the World Boxing Super Series again, 26-0, 19 knockouts with a 73% knockout ratio. He's 78-inch reach, which is pretty long-armed, and he's like 6'3", 6'4", and he's only 29. And he's the current WBO, and he won the super, and he's coming off the Hassan N'Dam fight, and he knocked out George Groves before that, and he knocked out Hassan N'Dam. All right, you got my boy David Benavidez, also a champion. He got his WBC two-time champion. He's 22-0, 19 knockouts for 86%. Wow. Damn, Dave. Damn, David. Damn, David. He's only 22 years old. 6'2", just stopped Anthony Durrell. Nobody has stopped him. Then you got my boy Caleb Plant. Oh my gosh. Sweet Hands Plant. Just got married. 19-0, 11 knockouts. Looked good versus Jose Uzcategui, a fight I covered. He's 6'1", 74-inch reach, only 27 years old, and he's slick than a motherfucker. Just knocked out a bigger Mike Lee and Jose Uzcategui to become a champion. So he currently has a belt, right? This is all at 168, folks. All at 168. Caleb Plant, Caleb Smith, David Benavidez. Who's up at 175? Oh, shit, that's Artur Beterbiev. What's he talking about, y'all? Oh, that's the guy that just beat Vodstick. Damn. Oh, shit. Y'all see this? He's from Russia. This motherfucker got 100% knockout ratio. This motherfucker the Terminator. He has 15 fights, beat Kovalev in the amateurs twice, at least, and he has 100% knockout ratio. He's not the tallest guy, but he's taller than Canelo, 5'11", 73 inch. Damn. Who else is up there, y'all? Who else is up there? Gilberto Ramirez. Oh, my gosh. What's Zordo talking about? Oh, shit. Damn, he got 40-0, 26 knockouts. He's 6'2.5", 75-inch reach. He's a southpaw, right? He just knocked out Tom Carpisi and beat Jesse Hart twice. Damn. From Mexico, that would be good on Cinco de Mayo weekend. I do believe, right? Who else is up at 175? Oh, this guy been calling out Canelo. Who's Dmitry Bivol? Okay, another fighter from Russia. Damn, he's 17-0, 65% knockout ratio, 6 feet tall, 28 years old. He's a light heavyweight. He beat Lenin Castillo and dropped him. He had a real nice knockdown. And then he beat Joe Smith Jr. He beat Jean Pascal, who's now an active champion. He beat Isaac Chilemba. He stopped Sullivan Barrera. He beat an old Kovalev opponent, Cedric Agnew. And he's a champion. Oh, okay. But wait, there's more. I forgot about this person, Billy Joe Saunders. Where he at? How you spell his shit? Then you got Billy Joe, 28-0, 13 knockouts, 5'11", southpaw. He about to fight this weekend, and he schooled David Lemieux. Difficult style, you know. Man. My guess, put this on wax. If it's going to be a name guy, Triple G or Billy Joe. Triple G or Billy Joe. Unless he pulls out some wild card and fights some random motherfucker, Steve Rose type person. You know what I'm saying? Bro, the walls are closing in. Like I said, if you pick Golovkin, then that shows what you all about. That's it. That's no more, no less. If you pick Golovkin based on how he looked if he fights Andre Ward, I'm not gonna complain at that. That's good. That's another undefeated fighter. Out of retirement. If he fights Ward, that's acceptable to me. That's acceptable. I don't think so. Man, De La Hoya ain't gonna put him in with no fucking Andre Ward. Mickey Ward or somebody, Ward, I think you were a little hard on the Beaver. So was Eddie Haskell, Wally, and Miss Cleaver. He might fight that, leave it to Beaver Ward and shit. 8 Mile War. Ward, I think you were a little hard on the Beaver. So was Eddie Haskell, Wally, and Miss Cleaver. Tank Top screaming, Lotto, I don't fit you. Yeah, he might fight Lotto or somebody. I don't know about no Ward. What Ward we talking about? Gotti Ward. Look at that, bro. He might fight that. Look, tell me if you guys believe this. He said Jose F. Mora. Look at the names, faces, and profile pics. All he put was hate. So I just showed you guys how the walls are closing in. His only response, shooters, leave him alone. I'm going to let the fans vote. All he just said was hate. No explanation. It just purely says hate. Is that believable? Is that a sound argument for what I have said? If it is a sound argument, then he can stay. If Jose F. Mora, look at the names, faces, and profile pics of the people doing the most hating. If that doesn't explain anything, then he got to go. So you guys vote. Okay, Jay Souza says hell nah. Did he explain his standpoint? Bro, they come with, okay, LJ from Australia. Gone. No, blocked. Why Cursor hit you with the Joaquin Phoenix from Gladiator? That motherfucker said. Okay, he got to go. Shooters. Bro, that don't work. It never worked here, but it definitely don't work now. Why do they come with the same shit? So I'm out here explaining everything I'm saying, showing y'all, and they just said hate. They have nothing. Bro, you have nothing to provide the conversation. That's how you know. And the funny thing is, old media is sending their weakest people. That's the funny thing. They are not sending anybody who's even remotely intriguing or good with boxing knowledge. They send in literally the weak hate. But that's what it's come to for them. You're talking about my boy Canelo, so you're hating. All right, come on, bro. We don't play those. We don't pick sides like that. So anyway, as I mentioned, the walls are closing in on Mr. Alvarez. If he fights Golovkin, first of all, let's talk about Golovkin. See, this is the thing. I do give Canelo more credit than Golovkin because at least Canelo, whether the person was faded glory or not, at least he's fighting name guys. Golovkin, some of the people he's fought have been pathetic. Steve Rolls and shit. Like, what's more of a challenge? Fucking Steve Rolls or Sergey Kovalev, So I give Canelo that credit. But it's still strategic what he's doing with the rehydration and all that. But Golovkin, I mean, the way he looked, I just can't even accept Canelo Triple G3 off the heels of that. And Dazn is looking pretty bad, in my opinion, because Dazn, they're really dropping the ball. Because they're not, I don't know if the people at top know what's going on, like know enough about boxing. I don't know. But they're just allowing whatever. Like, they allowing Triple G to fight whatever. Man, if Triple G, let's say Canelo fights Billy Joe, and Triple G fights Camille Sismeta, bro, that's an embarrassment because, once again, you'll still have Canelo fighting a tougher person than Triple G. And then it don't make sense to be paying Triple G no $15 million for Camille Sismeta. Szechuan, bro, come on, bro. They just getting off. And another thing, DAZN's promo game, they got to step up. True question. Nonito Donaire fights this week in the World Boxing Super Series finals. What day is it on? Did you know about it, and what day is it on? Go. Instant responses. Donaire and Inui are fighting today, or excuse me, they're fighting this week. What day is it on, and did you know about that? Go. Don't look it up. Please don't look it up, because I don't want people cheating and stuff. It's not that serious anyway. Did you know Inui and Donaire were fighting? Don't tell the dates. Okay, some people hadn't heard about it. Some people know. Some people are saying Friday. Some people are saying Thursday. Nah, I didn't know about it. I did, but not the date. Only knew because you told me. That's new to me. See, that's what I'm saying, bro. They got YouTubers fighting. Like, see, this is where Dazn is dropping the ball, in my opinion. They came out like they was about it for boxing. Oh, block Eliza Alvarado. Look at the names, faces, profile pics of the people doing the most hating. They act like they're about for boxing, and they're putting more emphasis on this YouTube fight than anything boxing related. Like, somebody tell me here. This is a true question. Please don't cheat, because it's not that serious, right? Please do not cheat. What is the first and last name of Devin Haney's opponent this week? Go. I want to hear it. Devin Haney's opponent, first and last name. Do not look it up, please. See, people are taking too long, so it makes me feel like you looking it up. Someone said the Cookie Monster. What the fuck? Unknown. Is his first name Samuel? I don't know. Something Rodriguez? No. He Russian? See? Look. This is the problem. Something Estrada? No, that's not it at all. See? That's what I'm saying. Sparrow? Y'all just met Jack Sparrow. Yeah, he's fighting Pirate. You best start believing in ghosts. Bro, Devin Haney is one of the best young fighters out. And they got him fighting on a YouTube card. And they said it was, oh, this has so been a crossover madness. Boxing is back. And this is great for boxing. And motherfuckers who fuck with Devin Haney and follow his whole career don't even know. They just announced it on Saturday when the Canelo fight. And people don't even know who he's fighting. You get what I'm saying? And Dazn saying, oh, this is going to be so good for boxing fans. How's it good for boxing fans when Billy Joe Saunders is fighting Timbuktu? And this who you putting Devin Haney in here with? Who is that? You putting Devin Haney in here with Corey Guns or whoever? I'm out of my mind right now. Like Eminem, out of his prime, out of his mind, out of it. Bro, who is that? Motherfucker, Simon Phoenix son and shit. Spartan? John Spartan? What the fuck are you doing here? Bro, I don't even know how Dazn be fine. Eddie Hearn and all that, bro. Devin Haney finna put hands to the boy, bro. Bro, this is it. Alfredo Santiago Alvarez. I'm out of my rhyming noodle, out of my mind, out of my... Bro, he finna fight Corey Guns on Dazn, thanks to Eddie. And I ain't even mad at Devin Haney. He's just trying to get his money and fight Loma. And don't even make me pull up Billy Joe Saunders' opponent. So it said Canelo cousin. I hate you. He said Canelo cousin. He said Canelo cousin. Man, shut up. Hold on. That man said Canelo cousin. That Alvarez, though. Yeah, y'all crazy. But anyway, that's the point. Dazn said this card of Logan Paul was supposed to be so legendary, right? It was supposed to be so legendary for boxing fans, you know? But you didn't even, you didn't even like make it really a known factor who he was fighting. Look.
For those of you who are VIP, you're gonna get this special package hand delivered to you, I believe. Logan Paul too.
Look, Logan Paul.
VIP guest to the KSI versus Logan Paul rematch on November 9th at the Staples Center. And then we got the hand wraps, the boxing gloves, step 1, step 2. So this is an interactive box.
Bro, Dazn got VIP people with one glove and like some kind of gift box with one glove and hand wraps.
Step 2, the Logan Paul.
And then you put a fake Dazn look.
So once you got your weapons on, I'm gonna pull out this yellow cover here. And much to reveal. Okay. You got your VIP pass lane.
Bro, that is like one of the corniest things I've ever seen, bro. You have a Dazn like donut box or whatever that was, and you give one Dazn glove and a Dazn hand wrap, and then you open up the box and it's a picture of KSI, and you punch it, and then your tickets are in there. That's not a waste of money, bro. Like, honestly, I'm just being real. Hey, Cursor, stop, bro. I'm just saying, like, bro, one glove, like, you couldn't even give him two. Like, what? It's just weird. They just punch a box just to get their ticket, and that's it. Like, to me, I don't know. Dazn should be, bro. Dazn, like, fucking Big Meats or some shit. They just spending money, bro. I feel like Big Meats. Dazn, bitch. Like, you motherfuckers just putting bread on whatever. Like, I don't know. But even, he's, I hate Eagles Army. Y'all are funny. He said only frat boys will be watching that stupid shit. I don't know why that was so funny, bro. But again, bro, why are you even doing this for Logan Paul? Like, I'm not hating on him. Like, get your money and all that. But you're doing this for Logan Paul KSI, and you just had last week the boy Canelo waiting for UFC 244. This is fucking embarrassing, people. Where was the Canelo, I was born ready, and then gift box for the free tickets or something? Or, you know what I'm saying? Bro, why are you going? How is the 40 days for KSI Logan Paul better? You have more faith in KSI Logan Paul traffic than Canelo, and Canelo's at least giving you good numbers. And see, the other thing why this is incredibly stupid to me is I feel like for the most part, the novelty fight, it's not really a long-term thing. Like, okay, let's say KSI gets knocked out. I mean, is he going to continue being a pro fighter at that point when he can just go back to YouTube shit? If Logan Paul gets knocked out, is he going to continue being a fighter? Are they going to do a trilogy? So to me, I don't really feel like this is really much of a long term unless these guys are pretending or like potentially fighting frequently and like really like, okay, I'm 1-0 now. I'm about to fight 2-3 times a year. Like, I don't know. I just don't feel like that's probably going to be the case. They have they're entertainers, so they have so much avenues that don't require getting punched in the face. It's kind of like a bucket list thing that it sounds like they're doing. You know what I'm saying? And you decking this out and spending the money for all that, but Canelo is your $350 million baby, and you making him wait for UFC. Bro, this is piss poor, bro. Someone said Logan Paul is the face of boxing. Bro, they embarrassing my sport. I don't care, man. They embarrassing my sport, bro. I'm talking about Dazn. They embarrassing my shit. For real. You know? You got your boy Canelo waiting for a UFC match that has nothing to do with that, bro. Dazn had, just listen to me, people. I feel like Macaulay Culkin Home Alone. Bro, they embarrassing me as a boxing person, bro. Just listen to me. Dazn has Bellator, which is UFC's rival, on their network. And at your supposed to be one of your biggest fights this year, and definitely your biggest star that's still winning and, you know, setting history, Canelo, you got them watching the competitors shit at the MGM and everybody posting clips online. You have Bellator Do you understand what I'm saying? You have Bellator. You have Bellator on your network, but you're showing that someone you don't have a partnership or do you guys understand this? UFC has a deal with ESPN that's good until 2025. Unless, ESPN has an opt-out clause and it's not working, but I think UFC has provided good numbers. That UFC ESPN deal is till 2025. You're airing somebody who has a long-term deal with your rival, ESPN Plus trying to do their own thing. ESPN in general is trying to do their own thing. UFC trying to do their own thing. And you promote Bellator and you're playing the UFC fight. That looks good to you guys. And then you got your biggest star that has already produced numbers that you're paying $350 million and you're treating him like the redheaded stepchild. And meanwhile, Triple G get to fight Steve Rose, but Canelo got to fight against motherfucking Crusher and shit. And you got your biggest star like this. Look, your biggest star who's going to produce the best numbers for you for the most part, at least right now, you got him waiting for UFC. That's crazy, bro. What if you went into McDonald's and then they had McDonald's trays and you're like, what the fuck? Is that a Whopper? And they had Burger King in the kitchen slanging Whoppers. But you're in McDonald's. Do you understand how bad that was? Bro, I would pull out my phone and take a picture. Like, what the fuck? You're in McDonald's trying to eat. And then some people have McDonald's food, but then they got motherfuckers from Burger King slanging Whoppers and Texas Whoppers and shit. And the trays is coming out. They McDonald's trays, but they got Texas Whoppers and original chicken sandwiches and shit on it from Burger King. That's not the least bit weird. Bro, that's an embarrassing thing. I understand, like, you see, like, Coke has Powerade, Pepsi got Gatorade, or wherever it goes. I understand. Or CBS posted Deontay Wilder's fight with Brazil, the knockout. CBS is the main parent company to Showtime, so that makes sense. UFC is a competitor to Bellator. He said Home Depot gonna have Lowe's exclusive. That's what I'm saying, bro. That's like you go into Sam's Club and they slanging Kirkland hot dogs. Bitch, what? If I go to Sam's Club, I don't want to see no Kirkland hot dogs and Kirkland detergent and shit. That's you. I'm in Sam's Club and you got Kirkland laundry detergent. Get this shit out of my face. Why wouldn't I just get a Costco membership? You feel me? Why wouldn't I just get a Costco membership if you got Costco shit in here because your own shit ain't selling? It's a bad look, people. That's a bad look. Any way you slice it, 10 times out of 10, that's a bad look. Everybody was ridiculing it. Everybody's making fun of it. Like, even old media. I seen old media people like, this is ridiculous. And Dazn clearly don't understand the U.S. market because they would never did no shit like that. You, listen, in business, I'm going to tell y'all a quick business tip. In business, you got to just do, if you make a decision, you got to just stand on that 10 toes down. You made the decision with UFC was already in place to put Canelo on that same date. You can't stand down now after you made the decision, because if it was all that, you shouldn't have made the decision. You should say, hey Canelo, you can't go up against Jorge Masvidal. You can't go against Nate Diaz. That's not gonna do good. You're not strong enough to dethrone them. But they were arrogant, they were pompous, and they thought they could fuck with it. And when they seen, block these people. The people who are disruptive right now, shooters, go through the chat. Come on, bro. Where are my shooters at? Like, y'all just gonna allow this? Really? You gonna just let them in the chat? Put this 1,000 times? Shooters, really? Thank you. Damn, y'all being slow now. Bro, they're here to waste people's time. Just stop them dead in their tracks, bro. But anyway, it's just a bad look, man. And once you made the decision to go against UFC, then you got to ride that out. That's how I feel in business. Like, okay, if I spend the money, just to give you an example, you know how many times I covered a fight, right? And there was another fight going on, but I'm not going to miss the fight week media events to watch the fight. If I made the decision to go to Las Vegas to cover this fight, I'm not going to miss the weigh-in for the fight that I'm there to cover because someone else has a fight. Because if that was the case, I would have went to that fight. Do you get what I'm saying? So if there's a fight in New York on the same day there's a fight in Vegas, then I'm going to go to the activities to the fight that I chose to cover. Just makes the sense. And if I didn't want to cover, or if I wanted to cover both, then I would stay at home. You know what I mean? Or I would go to the New York fight if I was more interested in the New York fight. That was wrong to do to the customers. So anyway, Donaire and Inouye are fighting this Thursday. A lot of people don't even know this. Who watched the face-off? That's what I'm saying. Dazn keeps saying that they about to save boxing and pay-per-view is dead. We don't even know Donaire's fighting. That's the last big World Boxing Super Series final, and people ain't watching none of it. Who watched the final press conference for Donaire Inouye? Let me know. Who watched Donaire Inouye fight week anything? Anybody? That's what I'm saying. Like, so you saying pay-per-view's dead, but you're not even promoting the shit you had. Inouye versus Donaire, that's cool. That's cool. That's not a bad fight. But people don't even know what's going on. And Logan Paul and KSI got a red carpet shit. I fuck with Inouye heavy. He's a beast. Bro, it seemed like Triple G got more privilege at Dazn than Canelo. It seemed like Logan Paul, KSI got more red carpet treatment with their fight than Canelo. That's weird. Because Canelo's your $350 million investment. And he's the one that's going to be there. When Logan Paul decides to, he wants to be in a movie or go back to YouTube or something, Canelo's going to be most likely the one still fighting. So why would you put more energy into the short term? That's just weird, bro. So, yeah, the walls are closing in on a lot of this stuff we're talking about. People can get mad right now. It is bound to happen. Walls are closing in. Canelo got to fight somebody. And see, listen, when it comes to Canelo, this is the situation. He said Canelo's starting to lose star power. Facts. The Canelo man fans, right? The Canelo man fans, they try to overcomplicate this on purpose and play dumb, right? They'll be like, "Oh, you fucking ego. What does Canelo have to do to get credit?" Right? They make it. Hold on. They say stuff like that. You motherfucker. What does Canelo got to do to get credit? What Canelo has to do is what every other fighter in boxing is doing. It's that simple. See, what they want to do is this. The Canelo radicals, the Cinnabons, the man fans, right? They want to overcomplicate this thing. They want to make it and make up hypothetical what if bullshit scenarios and say, oh, even if Canelo knocked out Charlo, you still wouldn't give him credit. Now, how are you going to say that and he's not fighting Charlo? How you know what I'm going to give him credit for when he's refusing to do it and he hasn't done it? Bro, it's not looking good for Omedia. Listen, if Canelo fights without the stigmas and the all the clauses and the games and charades and all that shit, he'll get credit. But if he keeps doing this, like activating every, supreme benefit and stuff, then people are going to always have criticism. Once again, how is it that there are other fighters in this boxing game and nobody is complaining about what they have to say? Hold on. I'm sorry. I got distracted. Let me say it again. How come there are plenty of fighters in this boxing game and nobody is taking away credit? See, the Canelo fans, the man fan, not just Canelo fan, but like the hardcore racist ones or the ones that aren't being rational, they keep just alluding to you're hating, you're jealous, and all this bullshit. And they're overcomplicating it. It's really simple. It's not about hate, at least with me. I can't tell you what about other people. Not about hate. The bottom line is if Canelo does what every other fighter who's getting a lot of credit does, then he's golden. Period. They can try to make, at least with my channel, I can't speak for anyone else but me. They can try to make it about race or some other bullshit, like I'm just targeting Canelo for X, Y, and Z reasons. But you know that's not the truth. So I don't even know why you would even try that. You know my credibility ain't going nowhere when it comes to that. The bottom line is this is Canelo specific. Why is Andy Ruiz, where people are like, oh, you keep making Canelo videos. How come I'm not making criticism videos of Andy Ruiz or whatever you think this is? How come? You know why? Andy Ruiz ain't done nothing wrong. He just did a great 2 things this year. He just turned his whole year around. His whole career around. What name one thing that I would have to criticize Andy Ruiz for? He looks like he's getting in shape, slimming down. There's no rehydration clause. Joshua initiated the rematch clause. He took it. They agreed on the location and all that. He's going to Saudi Arabia. He knocked out Joshua. He dropped him 4 times. He took the fight on short notice. He was up against all these odds. No one had faith. What do I have to complain about? See, that's what I'm saying. The Canelo fans, they're going to overcomplicate this. They're going to make it as if, people are nitpicking Canelo or hate him and just because he's the face of boxing, they're jealous of all this bullshit. Andy Ruiz is massively popular now, but he's not being met with the same criticism. You know why? Because he's not doing this same bullshit that Canelo is doing. And he hasn't been doing the same bullshit for most of his career since blowing up. Andy Ruiz said, oh, Tyson Fury, I'll fight him. Wilder, yeah, if I get past Joshua, I'm not looking past him, but I'll fight Wilder. What? How can I be mad at that? What is there to make a video about and criticize? He says he's willing to fight Fury. He says he'll fight Wilder and Undisputed if he gets past Joshua. See, that's what I'm saying. They make it like new media is just complaining just to be complaining. We're just bringing up the shit out of thin air. That's clearly not the case. Nobody's saying nothing about Andy Ruiz because he's not doing. No one's saying nothing about Jose Ramirez. No one's saying nothing about Terrence Crawford or Errol Spence, Sean Porter. Nobody's saying anything about Artur Beterbiev. You know why? Because this year they're pretty much doing what they're supposed. No one said nothing wrong about David Benavidez. He got his title back. He stopped a guy who's never been stopped. Right? So there's a reason for that. Now you can overcomplicate it and try to make it about whatever you want to make it about, but there's a reason for it. No one's saying nothing about Sergey Derevyanchenko. Name one video I made about Sergey Derevyanchenko where I critiqued anything. I like what he's doing. He gave Jacobs a tough ass fight, and then he beat Golovkin and gave him a tough ass fight and hurt him. And he's game. He's fighting through cuts and shit. So your little protection squad is over for Canelo. You know, trying to make it like Canelo's this like, you know, infant, and we got to protect him at all costs and shit. He's the youngest in the family, bro. He's not even as young as some of these young guys. It's like he's not even the youngest person anymore. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's still young, but what I'm saying is at one point he was like, when he was fighting Mayweather, they said, oh, he's too green and all this shit after he lost. He wasn't too green to call out Mayweather, but after he got his ass kicked, he's too green. But now I'm saying there's a new crop of fighters, Teofimo, Shakur Stevenson, Gervonta, Devin Haney, Ryan Garcia. He ain't the youngest fighter doing it, youngest champion. Shakur's a champion now, you know, super young. Devin Haney's a young ass champion. You know what I'm saying? So he's a grown ass man. So he has to make grown man decisions. That's what it is. You know, they trying to fool you with 4 divisions, and he making up his own moves because it's the legacy. Bro, that shit is not legacy. Legacy is stay the fucking your division and fight the people we need to see you fight. That's legacy. Not, hey, fight Kovalev on short notice, quick ass turnaround, act like you guys are besties. The fight looked fake as fuck. Kovalev fighting in a manner we've never seen. The knockout looked kind of questionable too. You know, like, did he give up his chin? Have bullshit promotion for it. Watch the UFC 244. You know, all these types of things. Have a rehydration. That's not what it is. That's why Canelo's being met with critiques and criticisms. Imagine if Ruiz was like, Joshua got to weigh 235 on the morning of the weigh-in and shit. I'm the champ. He is the champ. He convincingly took Joshua's belts. But Ruiz ain't doing no bullshit like that. Joshua must weigh 232 at 8 a.m. on Saturday, or no fight, or there's going to be heavy penalties. That's what Golden Boy's doing, because they're trying to protect their last cash cow, and the world sees it, but it's just people are getting tired of it. You know, these weird-ass wonky scorecards and shit, bro. So you can try to avoid it. Kovalev was defeated. Bro, he was super accepting of that loss. I'm done. Someone said, nah, Canelo, a 5-weight division champion. He undefeated in top of the 155-pound division, too. Wow. Facts. You know, the man fan's going to try to always distract you. Oh, but Floyd's retired. Who gives a fuck what he talking about? We got to focus on what's going on right now. Until he says, I'm coming back to fight Pacquiao or whatever. But again, these are all distractions. They want to distract you with bullshit. You know what I mean? And you know what? Let's put everybody on Front Street. I noticed this with Canelo fans. How come when Canelo is on some bullshit, why is there like when it's some negative shit? How come it's never a Hispanic fighter listed as he gets that from this? You know, like if Canelo's cherry picking, I never hear these dudes say in the comment section, oh, he just learned from his Papa De La Hoya. You know, the first person they go to is Floyd, a black fighter. Have you ever noticed that? You know, or if there's a robbery, you'd be like, oh yeah, just like Floyd Castillo. Like, how come you don't say, oh, it's just like Julio Cesar Chavez, Pernell Whitaker? Canelo learned to rob his opponents from Chavez Sr. I never understood that. I mean, I do understand it now, but it doesn't make sense to me. Somebody explain it. You know, how come everything negative that one could have when it comes to Canelo is associated with a black man that Canelo doesn't even like or, give credit to for anything. It's not his mentor. They're not friends, to my knowledge. I've never even seen Canelo and Floyd take a picture since their fight. Like meet up at a fight and be like, take pictures like you see with fighters. So please explain to me what Floyd has to do with Canelo's current career. And here's another thing that's kind of funny. Kovalev almost got stopped. Let a black fighter fight somebody that looked like Kovalev versus Yard and then beat and knock out Kovalev. You hear all types of, oh, that dude was washed. And like even Shane Mosley. When Floyd beat him, he didn't even knock him out. But when Floyd beat Shane Mosley, they didn't give him credit. They said, oh, Shane was old and he had already lost. And when Floyd beat Cotto, they said Pacquiao already beat him. Margarito already beat him. But I never hear these same excuses for a guy who clearly been stopped and clearly looked horrible in his last fight in a particular round. In Kovalev. They say Floyd always wait till people got old. What about Golovkin? He's 37. He looked like he's getting worse. And we might have to watch Canelo Triple G3. And he lost to Derevyanchenko. Walls are closing in. Canelo and Floyd have jack shit in common. But they always try to, in the comment section, try to connect the two. And especially when it's some bullshit. Like Canelo, if he hit his chick or something, oh, he learned that from Floyd. Why you got to learn that from Floyd? Floyd ain't the only person that did that. And I don't even know if Floyd did. I don't know what happened with his situation. It's funny how that works, huh? But nonetheless, the walls are closing in. People are growing tired, and I told you. And also part of it's Dazn too. Dazn putting Canelo on the app has stagnated his career. Canelo it's like the demands are at an all-time high, but he doesn't have all-time high power. You see what I'm saying? To me, in popularity, he's not at his pinnacle. So it's like it's wearing thin, and that could be it too. Like if Canelo was still busting million plus pay-per-views, maybe he can just get away with this shit. But you're not even demanding the same audiences anymore. And the reason I know that, they're not coming out. If you do in this market, if you do 1 million plus, people would rejoice to announce it and have a press release. You get what I'm saying? Usually by Monday, the latest Tuesday, you have an indication of viewership. What's the Canelo Kovalev viewership? Usually you can tell by Monday. Like at least an early tracking number. How many views, concurrent watches, did Canelo and Kovalev do? Are they going to release it? Why don't they release it? See, and the thing is, the disrespectful thing is Eddie Hearn, and you guys allow this. See, they allow this from blue-eyed Caucasian people, fair-skinned people, to criticize and say X, Y, and Z, right? And then when it comes time for us to be in your shit, then that's all of a sudden it's off limits. Like Donald Trump's the same way. He was all about Barack Obama's birth certificate. Oh, I don't believe him. Show us the birth certificate, Show us. But then when it came time, when people want to see his tax returns and his tax records, then he's like, oh, I don't have to show you that. You feel what I'm saying? That's old media. That's the same concept. Eddie Hearn be talking about everybody's shit outside of the zone, who wants to watch that? You know, who wants to see Broner versus a washed up Broner versus an older Manny? But then he ain't saying shit about, you know, Liam versus Scarf and all this bullshit. It's like, how do you guys accept this? How do you guys accept this? And I'm the only one frequently calling this shit out. So let me get this straight. In the world of boxing, you would rather see Liam versus Scarf, you know, Davey Price versus Derek Chisora, late replacement over Broner Pacquiao. That's what we're trying to say. You know, Gervonta Tank Davis in Atlanta with Gamboa as his first fight at 135. That's horrid. But Danny Jacobs versus a lazy Chavez Jr. who just refused a drug test. That's popping. Bro, old media is dead. I told you. And the thing is crazy. I hope it's not true. I heard they still trying to make Jacobs versus Chavez after he refused a VADA test. They're trying to put it in Arizona or somewhere else. Bad look. Listen, Eddie got too much drug shit this year. If he make Chavez Jr. versus Danny Jacob after Chavez Jr. just refused a VADA test when they pulled up, and now he has a hearing in Las Vegas, right? So basically he's banned from fighting in Las Vegas until he clears it up with the hearing and explains what the fuck happened. That's where they were trying to make the fight. They were trying to make the fight in New York, but then they said they were going to put it in Vegas. Chavez can't fight in Vegas. He has to have a hearing because Vegas found out he refused in LA. He refused a VADA meetup. VADA tried to check him, you know, random drug test. And he sent them away and said, no, I'm not doing it. I'm not giving you anything. I heard they're trying to move the fight to Arizona. Bro, Eddie Hearn is going to be the biggest hypocrite in boxing if they do that. That's just disrespectful. Because, I mean, I don't know Chavez's side, but there's no way. Chavez has failed 2 drug tests at least. One for diuretics years ago. And then after the Sergio Martinez fight, he failed with like marijuana in his system. So if he refused to do a drug test, that just looks too incriminating. So if you just take it out of the state that won't license it and put it in another state to bypass it, that's not going to be a good look. That's like Demetrius Andrade and Billy Joe Saunders was finna fight in Boston or whatever. That's like, oh, Boston won't license him. Let's just take the fight to Texas. You know, that's not a good look, bro. Especially with the Dillian White, we still don't got a B sample. It's just not a good look because you can't want to make the fight that. First of all, just to be honest, and Jacobs is my dude, Jacobs coming off a loss to Canelo versus Chavez is not even that big. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not the biggest fight like that to be doing all that to risk your neck and credibility and make you look bad. I don't feel like it's that type of fight. That man said refusing a drug test should be automatic suspension. Facts. Because there's no reason to really, I mean, just come on, bro. If you're at your job and you drug free 100%, and they said, okay, we just need to, pull one of your hairs and, do a thumb, take a little blood or something. You wouldn't do it, a cotton swab or whatever. You would just say, no, I refuse. Like, come on, bro. So, once again, we're going to see what's up. But if they make that fight, look at it. Eddie Hearn allowed Dillian White, just hear me out. Eddie Hearn allowed Dillian White to continue fighting Oscar Rivas knowing he had failed a drug test. And Dillian White's just hiding out like we finna forget. And I guess serving a suspension. They're not really telling us what's going on. It's a legal matter. We still ain't heard the B sample get open. Now Chavez, a guy you wanted Jacobs to fight, your fighter to fight, refused a drug test. He's already failed drug tests in the past. People think he's lazy. He looks in shape. It's not a good look. So if you just take it out of Vegas and Nevada and then take it in another state and make it, I don't know. I just feel like that's not a good look. So it's like Dazn, they got too much blood on their watch. Like, this is all under their umbrella. They better hope and pray the KSI Logan Paul 2 goes smoothly this weekend, because that's a particular fight. I think the Dazn curse will strike again before the year's up. I think it'll strike again before it's up. But the KSI Logan Paul, you're going to suffer a sinister backlash, because boxing fans already kind of don't respect it by and large from what I've seen, because they're two different fan bases. The previous fan base, kind of that Logan Paul and KSI had, aren't necessarily diehard sports or boxing fans. They like what they do, They like, their channels or whatever. The variety channels or whatever. So you're already getting backlash from real boxing fans. You get what I'm saying? You're already getting backlash from real boxing fans. So if it's a blunder or it ends weird, I mean, these types of things, it's just not going to be a good look, people. It really isn't. So I think the Dazn curse will strike again. I don't know how. Someone will fail a drug test, fight gets canceled, something. Something's going to be disastrous. It's not over. Not for this year. I get that feeling. And Dazn is not even, like, it's like they have no insurance, no safety net to what they're doing. They all in with Dazn. Like, man, come on, bro. They all in with Logan Paul and KSI. I think that's a liability fight, because, like I said, if it ends weird, or what if it ends in 2 rounds on cuts or something? You built it up to be this whole YouTube, no headgear, and these motherfuckers headbutt each other like Marlon Esparza and Estrada, and they're not professional fighters for a lifetime, so they don't know how to fight with blood and cuts and shit. That's going to be ugly if it just gets stopped. Like, Masvidal, Nate Diaz got stopped. See, I think it's going to be worse, because Nate Diaz is a beast, so he was trying to keep fighting. I don't know Logan Paul, I don't know KSI, but, they're not, I don't think they're equipped to kind of endure that straight away in their first fight, blood pumping. That's a lot. Adrenaline. Somebody told me it's a 6 to 8 rounders. This shit could be really weird. Bro, when Amir Khan was a pro, he started off with 4 rounders. That's pretty standard. They putting them in. They so thirsty. Dazn is so thirsty. They putting these kids in that could, hurt themselves. And someone told me it was 6 to 8 rounds, bro. Like Shakur Stevenson and shit. I don't even think there's a lot of Olympians and amateur standouts that start off with 4 rounders. How you giving them 6 to 8 rounds? You like trying too hard. I just wish everyone health and prosperity. I just hope they come out of it healthy, and it's just like Dazn is really like out here tripping. Like, what happened to Patrick Day and Maxim Dadashev and shit like that. Like, all this for, like, basically clout, and I don't think nothing like that extreme will happen. But what I'm saying is, people can really get hit. Like, this is the real deal. You know what I'm saying? 6 to 8 rounds, that's a lot for people who ain't been fighting. That just sounds thirsty to me. Like, you gonna put them in 8 rounds? Yeah, one of y'all get knocked out for sure on our watch, I don't even know the weight class. Logan Paul looked pretty big. What weight? What, what I'm saying? They're pros. What weight is this? I don't even, like, what I'm saying? Block Jabber James. I don't know what weight. Somebody know the weight that they're fighting at? What, they fighting cruiserweight or heavyweight? I don't know. I'm not sure. And see, that's the thing. It's like they're not even doing a good job of that type of stuff. Like, okay, this is a pro boxing and stuff. We don't even know, like, what gloves are they wearing? What size gloves are, like, I don't know. I just feel like I don't have no knowledge of what's happening with this, and it's about to happen this Saturday. I don't even really know what weight class and what they're doing. I don't know the backstory, nothing. But whatever. I'll watch it to see what it's talking about. I have no idea why they're fighting or what. I don't know what provoked. I don't know. I don't know. I never watched their channels and shit like that, so I don't know what provoked it and how they even came to this. You know. But we'll see. And see, the thing is, the problem is like Dazn. What they don't understand is, if I'm not mistaken, the first fight was a YouTube pay-per-view, right? And it was $10 or some shit. It was a YouTube paper, and it did like 1 million plus views. Everybody has YouTube. Everyone knows YouTube. So it's really readily available, and there's an established platform that people had to get. Now Dazn for new customers is $20, right? So you're doubling the price of what it paid, like hoping that this is going to get the same type of feedback. You know? I don't know. I just don't know. I mean, I don't know. I don't know enough about them to know how strong their fan base is. But like I said, you can't. Dazn, in my opinion, has banked heavily on their successors' success. You know what I mean? Like, they look at HBO boxing, and they looked at Canelo versus Golovkin 1 and 2, did 1.3, 1.2 million. So they think Canelo versus Triple G 3 is going to give them like similar numbers. But I don't agree with that. You know why? Because a lot's changed since then. You know? And like I said, with the YouTube, if Logan Paul KSI did 1.4 million and the first fight was on YouTube, everyone knows it's pretty easy to set up and to order the pay-per-view. Now it's a different app, and, you know, we don't know if people are going to go through those functionalities to see this, especially with how the first fight ended in a draw. You know, sometimes people just watch it for satisfaction, like just to satisfy curiosity. You get what I'm saying? Why'd y'all block Keith Harris? He's usually cool. Y'all got to get familiar with these names. Why did Keith Harris get blocked, bro? Unblock Keith Harris unless it was an imposter. I don't know. Oh, he made creepy comment. All right, leave him. No, leave him. Yeah, maybe I got the name wrong. I don't know. Okay, shout out to my shooters. They on point. See, my shooters be on point. They be doing what they gotta do. Someone said he made several creepy comments. LJ, you funny. And you so pretty. Shout out to LJ. She's so pretty. But anyway, back to Canelo. I really just feel, to be 100% honest, you know what the funny thing is about me? I be so cool in this boxing game and give you my honest thoughts, uncut, raw, that puro, right? And I feel I'm a fair analyst. I give fair criticisms. I give fair positive encouragement when people do shit good and it's beneficial to their career, their legacy, boxing. I give them credit for it. But then there's things that need to be addressed that is some bullshit. I address that too, and people resent that. But you can't please everyone. But the thing is, old media be doing the exact opposite. Like, they say I hate Canelo, for example, right? So you're saying I hate Canelo, but I actually tell you guys Canelo is a good fighter. The people they hate, like Gervonta Davis and shit like that, they'll never say anything. They don't say Gervonta's a good fighter. They say, oh, he's fat, he's a bum, he sucks, Windmill Wilder. The people, oh, boring Ward, they're not saying anything. I'm telling you, just because I don't agree with Canelo's methods, I'm still telling you he's a good fighter. So you tell me what's realistic. You tell me who's realistic and objective. I've never said Canelo is a bad fighter. I've never said that. You cannot find any video where I said he's terrible, he's a bum, I never said that. But I still call out bullshit when I see it. I tell you his last fight looked fake as fuck to me. Bro, I always say it. But again, you tell me who's being objective. Old media, the people we know they hate, like Charlos and Errol and all these other people, PBC fighter, black fighter, all this shit. Do they ever say anything good about them? And I'm the one that's not objective. I'm the one that's biased. Okay. But every single time they talk about Wilder, it's negative. Oh, Wilder needs to stop. He's ducking. Wilder's not big. Oh, Wilder only sold 6,000 tickets. They don't ever say nothing. That look at my videos about Canelo. I ain't just said negative shit. And once again, a lot of motherfuckers in this YouTube and like fans and shit, they are crybabies. They're crying. They always go, oh, you're picking on Canelo. Ain't nobody picking on him. If he's doing bullshit, he's doing bullshit. You know he's doing bullshit. That's it. Again, this can be all very simple. The moment Canelo stops with the pin game and putting all these stipulations on fights, fighting and jockeying for so much leverage, right? He's going to get full credit. It's that simple. But what old media wants to do, they rather tell you that Charlo's trash, he's a bum, and Canelo will destroy him. Andre's boring, he's trash, Canelo will destroy him. But they refused to push for the fight. I believe that tells you everything you need to know about how they really feel. Bro, if let's say my channel, you think I'm pushing for Charlo fight and Canelo, instead of just saying, oh, Canelo will get to him and Canelo will destroy him and it's coming. If you really believe that, then we could have watched this fight like 3-4 fights ago, because I've been saying the same thing for years. So how long do we have to wait for that fight? No stipulations. You versus you. You're both champions. How long we have to wait? If you believe what you're saying, how long we have to wait? You know? How come I'm pushing for the fight and you not? You know? Like, how much do you want to get to the gas station if the car break down and I'm in the back of the car, we put the shit in neutral and I'm pushing it and you still sitting in the passenger seat? You slowing up the process. That's old media. The car broke down, you claim it's hot out and you're trying to get to the gas station. We could get there quicker if you get behind the vehicle with me and get your punk ass out the passenger seat and help me push to the gas station that's just up the road. But you never see old media help push for these fights. They don't get behind the car that ran out of gas. While I'm pushing for these fights. They don't get out and start helping and say, yo, Canelo, the pressure's on. You got to fight Andre next. You got to fight Charlo, one of those two. But all they do is say he'll destroy them. So to me, why would I honestly believe that you believe that, but you're not back in the, behind the cutlass that ran out of gas helping me push it? You should be, if you believe that, who wouldn't want you? You're clearly a Canelo fan, and you know that Charlo will get stopped and Canelo will get a lot of credit. You should want to see the fight more than me, because you could shut up all the doubters. It'll be a great victory. It'll be an in prime person who's never lost, unlike Cotto, who doesn't have a notoriously weak body like Kovalev. He doesn't have a suspect chin where he's like always hitting the canvas. They know they lying. They know they lying. Because you would be right there with me, Cursor, LJ, pushing for the best fights. Kane, Real Brother 32. But they know they lying because that's what they're trying to protect something. They know. All right then, Alex. They know they not about that. But they claim to be. Smash the like button. That's why new media continues to grow. You've seen we got some channel members. You've seen this weekend we got a lot of super chats. That's why. Because they can say it. We doing it. Why you always laying? Block him. I don't even know what that means, but block him. I just feel like it's some dumb shit. Why you always laying? I don't even know what that means. But I felt it was stupid. So he got to go. How am I laying? I'm laying down? Like, what? This ignorance made me drink, bro. All this dumb shit they be talking about. Charlo has repeatedly called out Canelo on television. Why won't Canelo just shut him up if it's so easy to do? Bro, you see it, man. It's the same MO. Charlo's too mean. I don't want to fight him. Andrade's too boring. Why should anyone fight him? Lomachenko versus Devin Haney. Oh, Devin's too young. How you gonna tell a motherfucker who's too young? He keep calling your ass out and he's your mandatory. Fuck what you talking about. Listen, Mike Tyson, age 20, became the youngest heavyweight champion in the world. That's because Trevor Berbick gave him an opportunity. Devin Haney's 20. There ain't no fucking too young in this boxing. He been boxing his whole fucking life. They cap. You capping. You don't want to fight him. That's what that means. All this bullshit and excuses. You don't want no work. You don't want that struggle and strife. You don't want to be put through that. You don't know if you can deep down inside beat that person. That's, bro. Let's say you on a train and you see some dude and they looking mad brittle. You know what I'm saying? They looking wild brittle. And they like, oh, you a bitch. And you know you'll beat their ass. All right? And they're like, oh, what, bitch? And they, talking crazy to you. And you won't get in trouble. I mean, you going to slap the shit out of them. You're going to hit them. You're going to do something. You know it's easy work. You're not going to flee and say, oh, man, whatever. Man, enough of that. You're going to give them what they looking for. Period. So it's funny that these teams don't have the same confidence as the team's fans. He said you're going to take off on them. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. It's just common sense. Bro, it's just like a female. If you see a female, she's gorgeous with a banging body. And you're like, man, I know that must feel good. But I ain't going to. I could pull her, but I'm not going to. Like, who does that dumb shit? You can pull the female, but you just don't want to. You single, she's single. Man, I could get her, I could sleep with her, but I don't want to sleep with her. She might get sprung. I don't want to sleep. Shut your stupid ass up. Shut your dumb ass up. You like girls. You single, she's single. You claim you can pull her. All you got to do is talk to her, spit some game, you can pull her. Man, she got a banging body, but, man, I don't want her to get too attached. I just got out of a relationship. Man, shut your stupid ass up. You can't get her. That's what that is. He said Wilfred Benitez became a world champion at age 17. The fuck is Loma talking about? He's talking about fear. Bro, Pacquiao, he said, bro, how you say Pacquiao's too old? Devin Haney's too young. Teofimo's too young. Like, who do you want to fight? The person at the perfect age? Like, come on, bro. This is not boxing. David Benavidez is 22 and he's already been a champion 2 times. And he just stopped a guy who's never been stopped. There ain't no age in boxing. Within reason. This dude said fear and Chinko. Oh, wow. He said fear Chinko. I'm done. The walls are closing in boxing. That's just what it is. Y'all can cry and be upset. But it's going down. Man, Triple G, we watching. We want to see who he pick next. Canelo. Bro, if Canelo fight Triple G, then, media, y'all dead. Y'all know y'all dead. Why would he fight the 37-year-old who he thinks he beat twice? He already shared 24 rounds with. Looked like shit in his last fight with Deryevchenko. Was hurt. You just came from 170. Why would he fight Triple G? Why would Dazn even push for that? That's what I'm saying. Do they know boxing? Why would they push for that? Meanwhile, Charlo looking fresh. If he stops Dennis Hogan, then he keeps on keeping on. Andre been looking good. They were all at 54 together. Bro, the walls are closing in. Canelo's not going to be able to keep doing it. He's going to have to fight someone real. My pick, I think he'll fight either. Canelo be doing weird shit. So, Triple G Triple G, Saunders, or some wild card. That's what I would suggest. And if it's Triple G, you know what time it is. So, just listen. There's a bunch of 20. I'm trying to think of everyone's age. I don't know, 26 to 31-year-olds, 33, somewhere around there, that Canelo could fight from 160 to 175. If he lands on another 37-year-old, that tells you everything you need to know. Triple G is 37 years of age. If his next fight is another 37, if he fights someone like Jaime Munguia, that tells you everything you need to know. Jaime Munguia is young, hasn't looked great in some of his fights, needs to work on his defense. He's still developing, and he's a 54-pounder. That's another person. I forgot about him. So those are my picks. Canelo will probably fight Triple G at some weight. Might not even be 160. Billy Joe Saunders, maybe. Or Jaime Munguia, or a wild card. Like some random thing like no one expected. There's too much talent at 160, 68, and 75. I don't care. And the other thing is Canelo's not even as big as he once was. Since he's got on Dazn, his numbers have got smaller. He's not in a position, in my view. I don't even know if he's the face of boxing anymore, to be honest. Deontay Wilder might have passed him up. Andy Ruiz might have passed him up. Over time, we're going to find out. People aren't checking for him like that, like they once were. He ain't doing $1 million plus for Dazn. Where's his numbers? Where's Canelo Kovalev viewership numbers? Not concurrent views. His singular views per individual unique accounts. Will they come out? Do they come out? That's what I'm saying. If they don't come out, you know why they ain't coming out. So he's not even as big as he once was. So why should he get to rule boxing and manipulate the board and have all, crazy advantage? You see, bro, they want him to be Floyd so bad. You fucking it all up. Floyd was never trapped on the app. Floyd never said, hey, I want to fight in May and September, and didn't fight in May and September because he failed a drug test. He never didn't fight in September because his team couldn't negotiate and lowball the person like they did with Kovalev. Block JT. He couldn't even spell salty. He said Sadie. He said Sadie. Get him out of here. Sat your ass down. We gonna sat your ass down. Bro, Canelo out here looking crazy. And it's been worse since he got with Dazn. These are the facts. Bro, Pacquiao got a lot of love just from fighting Keith Thurman. That's how boxing works. You do what you're supposed to do. People, resonate with it. Pacquiao beat Thurman. Ain't no bullseye on his back like that. Ruiz beat Joshua. Ain't no bullseye on his back. Nobody tripping off of him. Like in a negative way. You know what I'm saying? So that's what's made. I know Canelo's making good paychecks, but he, for what his events are doing, he's really getting overpaid. But that's not my money to lose, so I'm not tripping. But good luck to Dazn with that. But what I will say is if your events are getting smaller and you're not producing the same numbers, then that brings you back down to earth. How are you just such the huge draw to stipulate everything? To stipulate what fighters should really do? Fighters should band together and not fight Canelo. If he's gonna have a bunch of rehydration clauses and catch weights, they should just say, I'm not fighting him. And that, bro, Dazn would be stuck. Triple G, Charlo, Andre, if all of them say, if I don't get a full 8 to 10 week camp, preferably 12, if I don't get a Canelo's not as big as you think right now. You know what I'm saying? If the fighters band together, there's strength in numbers. I'm telling you, if the fighters band together and they say, If I need 8 to 10 weeks to train, non-negotiable, I'm not doing a catch weight. I'm not, unless the sanctioning body asks for it, I'm not doing a rehydration clause. Bro, we can mutiny this. We can veto and overthrow this. But it takes fighters not being pussies and standing up for what's right and not just seeing some dollar signs and being like, oh, I got to take it. It's, because it's the same outcome. Because and the other reason the fighter should be doing what I'm saying is because if you don't knock this motherfucker out, Canelo, you might struggle winning. If the fight's close, you in good with the judges' scorecard. So you already know you up against the scorecard. Why you gonna get the rehydration clause, bro? It's not even worth it to me. Fighters gotta have some integrity with their brand. Don't sell your O or your one. You know what I'm saying? And just for the opportunity. Like I said, Canelo's not even Mayweather to be doing all that. Like if you beat Mayweather, you would go in the history books. If you beat Canelo, you just the second person to do it officially. Canelo lost multiple fights in my eyes, but even if you don't include like unofficial losses, he already lost to Mayweather. Bro, fighters got to smarten up. Golden Boy, Golden Boy, in my opinion, and Canelo, they need a dance partner as much as Canelo. Or how do I say that? I don't know if I said that right. Canelo needs a proper dance partner as much as they need them, as much as they need Canelo at this point. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, it's not just like let Canelo abuse you at the negotiating table. He needs you. He needs his popularity is shrinking. Look at the weigh-in. Every major reporter that was there, Kevin Iole, what's his name? Lance Pugmire, all these dudes that was there said, damn, this is the lightest it's been. It's shrinking. Part of it's probably UFC, but if you big enough, motherfuckers ain't going to skip a Floyd fight because UFC's going on in New York. So that don't even really make sense. UFC was in New York, Canelo fought in Vegas. Why does your weigh-in look skimp? Why your weigh-in look skimp on a whole different coast? You know what I mean? Because how many people flew from Vegas to New York for the UFC shit? Maybe a few, handful. His popularity is fading. Fighters got to get smart. Canelo and his team need a proper dance partner, just like they need him, or they want the opportunity. It's the same thing, and especially with all the weird shit with the scorecards and shit like that, the fighters got to protect themselves. So that's what I think. I think fighters should be like, we're not playing this game. And bro, you can call me a snitch, Takashi. If Canelo tried to, at this point, if Canelo tried to do that to me, I would just expose it. I'd be like, man, listen, y'all, here's the contract. I can't show you everything, but he was trying to weight drain me. I'm not doing it, bro. The fighters gotta, they fight for a living. They got all this heart and chin and shit. They gotta get smarter when it comes to business. Because once you done, you done. Nobody even cared. That's how people treat it. So you gotta make the right decisions while you're there. And you gonna let somebody tap you. The sanctioning bodies ain't making you drain weight the next day and do a same day weigh-in, except for the IBF. And Canelo don't have the IBF. Golovkin just won it. So why the fuck would I do a same day weigh-in? You gonna do it just, bro, Kovalev, that's what I'm saying. I don't trust him, bro. He just seemed desperate for that moolah and shit. These other, Demetrius Andrade, Charlo, I feel like don't let Canelo boss you like that. He needs you as well. He needs a suitable fight. Bro, Dazn needs you. Dazn paying Canelo $35 million. And his fights aren't even doing half of what they did on fucking HBO. So why would you let Canelo have every single advantage? I can understand if someone's really A-side and they're like in their zone, and like Floyd, you're just so in your zone. It's just like you got to bow down. But Canelo's getting smaller and smaller, in my opinion. to the point where Dazn needs the right dance partner as well. This man said Dazn racing towards bankruptcy. I mean, I don't know how they doing this, but we gonna find out. He said like Broner did to Eddie Hearn. Yeah, so I just feel like it's a new era, a new dawn. Canelo don't hold all the cards like that anymore. How you hold the cards and you ain't? When's the last name an event Canelo's done? Mayweather left for 2 years, put on the Conor McGregor event that's been significantly better. He didn't even fight a fucking boxer, bro. He didn't fight a boxer, and his event was bigger than anything Canelo's done on DAZN. Right? Bro, I swear to you, I am not just saying this. Spence versus Porter seemed like a bigger deal amongst fans than Canelo Kovalev. I really and truly believe this. The date, the timing, like Fox put out all the stops. It felt like a bigger production, a bigger scale. Even Pacquiao Thurman, all these fights, bro. They really felt like bigger ordeals than Canelo Kovalev. Canelo Kovalev seemed like kind of an afterthought. I'm being 100% honest with y'all. I really felt like Porter Spence felt like more of an event. This dude said bigger than everything DAZN has ever done. Business brain, why you doing like that, bro? Like, for example, I went to it, but Spence Porter, I could think of memorable moments at the press conference. He said, "Man, Sean Porter, man, you a running back, you an in-shape street fighter." I don't remember one significant moment from Golden Boy's press conference with Ryan Garcia and all that, or Canelo. I don't remember. Name anything that impressed you, like quotables or anything. Just go. Like, I literally, and it's not just because I went, I was like having fun with the press conference. Shannon Briggs was there. He said, "You an in-shape street fighter." People were putting that, and it was viral, and people were talking about it. Canelo Kovalev, that shit was dry as fuck. Like, name something from a press conference. Name anything from the press conference that you even remember. I don't even remember what they were saying. I didn't even watch it. That's what I don't even think I watched it. Yeah, Sean Porter, you fight like you drowning. That's what I'm saying. It was like memorable shit. Conor McGregor, Mayweather, obviously. There was memorable shit that I was like, oh, this shit, oh, Conor got him, oh, Mayweather got him. You know what I'm saying? There's like memorable moments, throwing money in the air and Conor wearing the flare and, the white mink and tell him the Blanca sent you. Canelo press conferences be boring as fuck. People just, oh, yeah, he's the face of boxing, bro. Face my ass, bro. His shit be boring as fuck. Wilder press conferences are way more lit. That's just reality. That's what I see. So to me, I don't see Canelo even being the like as big as he once was. I really don't. I really don't. I really and truly don't, bro. Yeah, Sean Porter be like, "What time is it? Showtime?" And he's like, "Man, I'm gonna speak the truth. I'm gonna tell you about the truth." I don't remember not one. Canelo doesn't even speak English. He should have learned. Golovkin learned. And the thing is, he does speak. I seen him talking to Ryan Garcia in English. He just don't feel comfortable. He don't feel maybe comfortable. Bro, I don't even remember one Golden Boy press conference recently that was even anything. Name a Golden Boy press conference that, you had fun with. Name the last one. Like, literally. Name a Golden Boy press conference. This is a true question. Y'all can, if you can think of something. Name the last Golden Boy fight where you were, like, anything. Like, you remember any. I don't even remember what is. I don't even know if I'm watching. I don't know. And the Zone's not doing no good job of promoting it either, bro. This shit, what? I told you that. He said, "Eagle, why you do that? We can't." He said when Zab Judah cussed out Oscar That was funny. But that's hella old. That's like when Al Heyman was working with them. Yeah, Wilder in Brazil had the Urban Dictionary. I'm just thinking of all the press conferences this year. You know, I don't remember like I'm really fucking with Jorge Masvidal on the UFC. Like his interviews be cool. Canelo, bro, he just called out Canelo too. Bro, that's what I'm saying. Like old media weak as fuck. Old media weak as fuck. Cause the other thing is they bro, it's HBO 2.0. There's a lot of great fighters, and I'm not like saying you can't be a great fighter from another region. But what they do is, you notice how they always get behind foreign fighters that don't even really have pizzazz or charisma necessarily. Like they're not getting behind the Conor McGregor foreign fighter. They're getting behind like fighters and expecting them to blow and bubble, which they could be good fighters, but they're expecting them to blow and bubble in America venues, and majority of them outside of maybe like Tyson Fury, and some of his stuff is rather corny to me, but maybe some people like it. But outside of him, a lot of the people that they uplift and that they say is like the bit, bro, I don't see them even connecting with the audience like that, because they don't know, like culturally or whatever, or personality wise, it's not really in them to be showmen. Like I can't think of one. Listen, how is it that Floyd Mayweather can fight Canelo and everybody watches the press conference? But all of Canelo, since he's been on his own and he's the A side, I don't remember any of them, really. I don't remember any tension, any like memorable like moments, memorable talking, or I don't know. Triple G. Bro, who watched Steve Rolls' Triple G press conference? Like, I don't remember. Do you get what I'm saying? I literally don't remember any like highlight reel moments of any of this shit. Lomachenko, when's he done a press conference that was just like, oh shit, ooh, like I can't wait for it. Like I feel like Shakur Stevenson and Joette Gonzalez, because of the racism, the family moments and shit. That shit had damn near more tension than anything like Lomachenko. Do you get what I'm saying? Triple G, bro, he don't even be answering the question. Like it don't matter what you ask him, he just be saying his own shit. He don't even answer the question right and shit. They be like, hey, Triple G, what do you know about Steve Rose? Oh, now, and Rose, I went to the bathroom and took a shit. Like, what the fuck? You're not even answering the question. Who the fuck is this? Who is Steve? I don't know. I'm out of TP. I said, I had no toilet paper, bro. What are you talking about, bro? Motherfuckers just be saying anything, bro. Yeah, it's Goon Boy. Now ran a TP. What? Who the fuck is Steve Rose? Like, what about that part? Motherfuckers, Triple G just be lying and shit up there. Motherfucker, hey, do you know who he is? I don't know, nigga. I don't know, bitch ass. I don't know, bro. You just lying. You don't know who the fuck this is. Talking about I'm scared of him. How the fuck you scared? You just say you don't even know who the fuck he is, bro. You see how stupid that sound? They said, who is he? You ever heard of him? Who is he? I don't know. Hey guys, no. And then, hey, I'm scared, bro. You just saying anything. How the fuck you scared of fucking nigga you ain't never met before? Man, get the fuck out of my face, bro. Y'all be saying stupid shit, and this is what old media love. Oh yeah, he's so humble. He has the boringest press conference. This is what I like. I hate Wilder. I like to watch this bullshit. Where he ain't even saying shit. Bro, they be lying because they be right there lined up watching Wilder shit, hating like they watch my shit, hating. We the most entertaining on the planet. They be hating. The Triple G, what do you even be saying half the time? You can ask him anything. Hey, Triple G, what time is it? No, Tesla. Electric cars. What the fuck are you even saying, for real? What the fuck is Tesla got to do? Man, come on. I don't know, Elon Musk. There's a Musk and Tesla. I'm like, what? Media. Oh yeah, this is what I like. I like to see this. Fuck Broner and Gervonta. This is what I like to see. He's so respectable, bro. His shit be try. He be doing luncheons and, bro. What? They asked Golovkin if he wanted rolls. He said one with jelly. Man, y'all gotta stop, bro. Y'all gotta stop. Man, who the fuck is Steve? Where's Steve Rose been? Bro, I ain't never even watched. He's a good fighter and all that. That's cool. But I never watched. Half of the people that old media be putting on the pedestal, you ain't never seen no most entertain. Like, WWE's different. They got some good entertainer. Like Bret Hart. They got all different personas. Shawn Michaels and Rock and Stone Cold. You know what I'm saying? Like, they got people with like personalities and shit. They got a lot of boxers that old media puts on a pedestal. They know that those fighters could be good fighters, but they're not showmen. They're not selling the fight. They're not doing anything to make you even want to see the fight. Like, when I watch Wilder interviews and hear him talking about that, I actually want to see his fight more. I ain't never seen no Triple G interview that made me really want to watch his fight more. He never says nothing. No, that's good. Respect. Yeah, like, he's not talking about nothing. Or Canelo. They ask him a question. Oh, yeah, see. Like, he's not saying that. He's not saying nothing like Canelo act too serious all the time. Man, come on, bro. It's just a bad look, bro. And this is what old media claim they like. Like Lomachenko, I don't even remember. I don't remember any Lomachenko press conference. Name one where you remember like the press conference, like anything he said. Name something he said at the press conference. Oh, y'all just gonna ignore me? Like my man just said. Spence said you fight like you drowning. You fight like you swimming. You an in shape street fight. Like little like tidbits or shit. Who the fuck is that? Like Conor McGregor and shit. Now I literally can't even think of one classic moment from Lomachenko press conference, but they act like this is what I'm saying. They act like certain guys are so popular, but I don't see no excitement when they even pre-build and have fights. Loma speaks cool English, but I don't remember anything he's saying. See, that's what I'm saying. People, I hate Broner, but they watch all of his press conferences because they know he's entertaining. And these are the guys that get the most hate and flag. They hate the Charlos, but motherfuckers was watching Jermell and Tony Harrison in L.A. watching Jamal Charlo and watching the weigh-ins and shit. Man, these dudes be faking, bro. They try to act like they like certain fighters so much, like, but they don't be supporting like they do. And all the people, like, listen, these dudes be fake. All the people be like, oh yeah, I spent $120 on Dazn. This is great. I love my purchase. Where were these motherfuckers when everybody was roasting Dazn for playing the UFC 244? All these, yeah, $120. That's great money. Money well spent. I love what I'm getting. Okay, so when Dazn had us looking like fucking fools in boxing, right? With this YouTube fight, and then the week before Canelo fight looking fixed and fucked up, and watching UFC fight, where are all them motherfuckers talking about? Yeah, $120. I love this. This is the best. That guy Wilder and Charlo, I gotta pay all this money to watch them. Spence versus Porter was too expensive. But this DAZN is 120. Where are all them people? When we was getting laughed at. Please let me know. Motherfuckers is cowards, bro. Where were all those people when we was getting laughed at and Dana White was nah ha ha with his bald head laughing because we look horrible and your competitor, Bellator's, parent company, DAZN or whatever, is playing your event that's not available on DAZN. That's embarrassing, bro. You're playing content that you can't get on DAZN ever on DAZN. You're playing an ESPN pay-per-view show, something that's not available on DAZN at a DAZN event. That's like me going to Shakur Stevenson and they start playing fucking Gervonta Tank Davis highlights or ring walk or something. Why would they do that? Why? Bro, you motherfuckers are stupid, bro. Why if I go to DAZN and Devin Haney's about to fight on Saturday and they playing Tank ring walk music and highlights and shit, what the fuck? Tank interviews, what the fuck he got to do with this? They would never do that because that would sound pretty stupid. So Devin Haney's about to fight, but you're playing Gervonta Davis at the Ravens game and interviews and shit on DAZN screens. Embarrassing. That shit garbage. And I told you, Canelo got the bag already. He's looking complacent. He's not doing nothing. Bro, Canelo, listen, I don't care if you dislike this video until you pass out or have to go to the ER, bro. Oh, my finger hurts. I hit too many dislikes on ego video. Do that. I don't care. Break your finger on the dislike button. Mark my words. Canelo Alvarez, I'm a hater. You say whatever you want. Will never, read me closely, Canelo Alvarez will never be Floyd Mayweather. He just ain't got it. Skillfully, showmanship, business, entrepreneur. Bro, by this time in Floyd's career, he was basically on his own, kind of with Heyman, but like really his own boss. Canelo ain't even his own boss. Bro, he don't even like De La Hoya, but he's trapped in a contract with De La Hoya. You feel, oh, I see now De La Hoya is not loyal, but you trapped. Because you and De La Hoya are all in this together with DAZN. And you trapped. Unless you can somehow buy yourself out of your contract. Which, who knows how expensive that would be. With $350 million. Bro, the language barrier don't help. That's his fault. He's been in America since he was 19. He's 29 or so. That's 10 years. Lomachenko and Golovkin, they worked on their English. You know who actually speaks really good English? And I don't think it was his first language. Vodstick. Vodstick has real good English. I talked to him at a Crawford fight. But I see his interviews and shit. He has real good English. But it's just there's part of it. That's part of the package. You have to learn these things. Or find another way to sell yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like Jorge Masvidal is blowing up right now. He's a killer fighter, but he knows how to sell himself. He's saying some slick shit and like, oh yeah, I'm a BMF and I want to knock this guy's lights out and baptize him, but I didn't get to. He's a talker. Bro, I'm telling you. It's just like what I do. That's why you think these motherfuckers don't be jealous and shit. We be getting the super chats and all that on the channel. Bro, because I know how to MC. I know how to talk. I've been talking 2.5 hours. I did a 4-hour stream earlier. I can do this. I can go. Bro, what? Bro, imagine some of these other channels if they started streaming for 2.5 hours. That shit would be trash. Shit would be boring. This shit is not no given. I had to work for, to be able to speak in public and knowledge and shit. Come on, bro. But that's part of it, especially in this social media age. It's part of the package. People want to, get a feel for your personality and stuff. Canelo don't never be doing that. Yeah. And then now that he knows how much he's getting, and he's getting a lot, he's even more reluctant. Like he don't do nothing above and beyond. Bro, Name, don't even name. Send me a link to a one-on-one Canelo Alvarez interview from a non-ESPN, TVS Teca, somebody that just had Canelo. Bro, that's what I'm saying. He's almost like a diva. You know what I'm saying? Name a fight week from press conference where it was a I don't consider like ESPN. I'm not talking about them, someone like that. I'm talking about just a more independent YouTuber. Something like that. Like they have at other fights. These independent YouTubers have interviews with all types of people, Eddie Hearns and whoever else. Name one or send me the link where someone had a Canelo Alvarez one. Where? Bro, he's not even doing shit like that. Bro, he got that bag. He's not even tripping. Name a Canelo Alvarez 101. He's not the only Spanish speaker. He can have a translator right next to him. Send me the link. Send me the link of, it's your job to promote your major legacy fight with Kovalev. Ain't nobody got no exclusive interview. People got interviews of Floyd and Pacquiao who have had bigger events than the Kovalev fight. And there's people that got independent Pacquiao interviews and Floyd's and shit. Do you feel what I'm saying? I got 20, I know he's not active, but I just got 20 minutes of Andre Ward. He just gave me 20 minutes, we were walking and talking with him. 20, that's a lot for he can be with his wife and kids and shit and leave. Bro, he gave me 20 minutes. You know what I'm saying? Canelo ain't even doing no press obligation. And Dazn ain't even, bro, it's like they flying by the seat of their pants. They not even they banging on this Logan Paul shit. That was the fakest shit I've ever seen. It did look kind of, bro. Why did Kovalev not even throw no punches with power? What's wrong with you and shit? So yeah, man. Once again, new media, you'll see it. They all, you're a PBC lover and all this, but whatever. But you guys see it. Tank's fight, they hate Tank. I hate Tank and he punched Broner and all this bullshit. See, that's another thing. DAZN, bro, they with these decisions, they're not gonna be around long. If they don't clean up their act, they're not gonna. Bro, you have a DAZN employee making up some false rumor or posting about it, which turned out to not have any legs to it. Talking about Broner punched Tank, and I'm like, what the fuck? And a PR person. You have a DAZN employee saying this, and everybody ran with it and retweeted. Oh, people asking me about it, and then you have Tank and Broner like, oh, hey, I heard I punched you. And then you have Ellie Seckback, who was with Broner and Tank, filming them, and they're all cool. Everybody's face is clean. These are professional fighters. Nobody got so much as a scratch on them. DAZN's event was so horrible, it looked like they tried to create a decoy or something. That's a bad look. You did all this UFC shit and you're a random story. Where did you even get this from? You feel what I'm saying? Where did that story even come from? You just really, somebody at the food court said, man, Tank and Broner got it. Where's this source from that? To the point where you see, bro, this internet is tricky. You got to be careful what you say. When have I ever posted something like that? Where I just said two motherfuckers got in a fist fight and it went down and then I was wrong. I remember I told you Abner Modest and Tank got canceled. I said I talked to my source. The shit's over. The next day, what happened? The fight was announced that it was canceled. There was no reports or nothing. There was no, it hadn't come out yet. And I was like, man, I didn't want to believe it, but this was earlier in the year. I said, Gervonta Abner Modest got canceled. I said, Man, the video's still up. And then what happened? It was announced the next day that it got canceled. But I had put it up well before. You know what I'm saying? When have I ever done that? I don't know. I don't wish bad on people. I'm not going to say they'll go bankrupt. I don't know. I don't care. I don't know. All I know is their spending habits look crazy for what they're getting. Bro, you paying Canelo $35 million and his weigh-in ain't even lit. Spence Porter weigh-in look just like, not even just the amount of people. I'm talking about the crowd didn't even sound into it. They sound like dull as a motherfucker. They sound dull. They sound dull. Somebody says Canelo said no power punch clause. I'm done. He put that in the contract. No power punches. I'm out. I got to give my voice a rest. I've been going in. I told you, I got time today, cuz I put in work on these streams. Appreciate everybody. Shout out to everybody that super chat. I got to give this voice a rest. New media, digital mob. We'll talk about it more. Motherfucker probably saw two black fans fighting and said, hey, Tank and AB. That's what I'm saying. Where did it even come from? That's a bad... Bro, so first bro, Dazn is catching major L's. They're catching so many L's, bro. You got what's the name fighting? Donaire fighting in 2 days. Nobody knows about it. And Nui, who's a beast of a fighter. Nobody knows about it. You got a YouTube fight that could be disastrous. You got Devin Haney and Billy Joe Saunders on the card. It's supposed to be super big for boxing, but nobody's talking about the actual boxers who are on the undercard to the non-actual boxers who are about to turn boxers. Bro, this shit is a mess. You know, you playing the UFC 244. You playing UFC 244, a competitor, ESPN, and UFC, a competitor, Bellator, at your event. Look, this is Dazn. Look, World Boxing Super Series Finals. Look, the first comment I just seen. Look, this is the first comment. Look, see? First comment. Y'all gonna say something about the chaos you created this past weekend. I know you want to sweep it under the rug, but it's classier to just acknowledge things, or perhaps you have missed it. Bro, he tagged Dazn Global, and Joe Markowski. How about posting the start time for the different times? Bro, what? Dazn got to do something, bro. You're posting about Nonito Donaire and a Nui that's not even being promoted. And then someone asking you, hey, you're not going to say nothing about what you did to boxing? Man, did they drug test the YouTube? I don't know what they doing, bro. I don't know. Logan Paul look big as fuck. I mean, I don't know what's going on. 6 months, bro. What does that mean? Yeah. He said they were playing the UFC in the arena or Dazn. No, in the arena. But that's worse. People came for Canelo. They didn't come here for no fucking UFC. I don't think they can play in the app. If they play in the app, that's like probably illegal or something. So I don't know. I don't know if they did bro. I don't know what they doing. Someone said, did they do drug tests for the YouTubers? I don't know. I think they were supposed to. Look, there's Logan Paul. He in shape. Bro, he look bigger than Usyk and shit. Man, what? That's Logan Paul. Yeah, he in shape. I'm out. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Digital Mob. We working.